What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Popcorn Chicken. We got a good show. Really good show. Our favorite show so far, Monarch. We're going to discuss and break it down. Justin absolutely loves this. He calls it a banger. We got Chris in the house.
Hello, everyone. Yes, Monarch. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Jackets are off, my friend.
Yeah.
Jackets are off.
Yeah.
And we got a bunch of news. A lot of news dropped.
There is.
I literally got
stuff today, too.
Multiple stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So we're going to get it onto all that. And obviously, our friend Nate Dogg is going to fashionably arrive late. He's going to knock on the door first because he's got to be polite.
It's very fashionable.
And he's
super
fashionable. He's bringing food for himself.
Yes.
He asked if we wanted.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
He didn't say he was going to bring it.
No. He
So
said,
what do you want?
I don't want anything. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
I got juicy topics to get into.
I got a full stomach of news.
I have had it up to here with Monarch too.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I don't know if you've been on the interwebs. A lot of people saying this is one of the best episodes they put out.
So it's moderately okay.
So it's mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tolerable.
I have a feeling somebody might give it a 7.5. Somebody might.
It's not me.
Well, we'll get into that. How's everybody doing?
Good. Good.
Wonderful.
Off the holiday
Yes.
phase now,
Yes.
right? Into
Yes.
full swing.
No longer
2024.
hungover.
There you go. That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Bringing that enthusiasm, energy.
Yeah.
Love it.
I don't know about you guys, but like we get rid of like Christmas decorations. Like,
Instantly.
oh, yeah.
Mine's still
'cause
up.
You're a sane person.
Yeah.
My decorations are down, but the tree's still there.
Why
See?
did you get rid of the
Because I
person?
have no say in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it's systematically done by the wife.
Right.
One weekend his decorations are all gone.
Right.
The
So
next weekend the hardware is gone.
here's the question. When did it go up? When did
It went up.
decorations-
So
go up?
we do not put it up till December 1st.
Okay.
Good
That's
boy.
reasonable. Okay.
I can only handle 1 month of everything moved around and
Right.
chaos.
So now you're decorating for Valentine's
See,
Day?
one of the one of the weirdest things that I have is I always look to my right for the Google clock that's on my little cabinet to tell me the time because we have no other clock in the house.
Okay.
So that has been moved into a corner for the tree to be that
Your
spot.
Google clock. Is that
So
your-
I'm just doing this
is that
and
your
just seeing a
phone?
tree.
Right.
God damn it! I just keep looking at the tree. Right?
Yeah.
a Google clock.
Yeah, it's like a screen with the Google time
you
on
mean
it.
your
There's
phone?
No. I have an Apple
laptop.
phone here.
You also have a Google.
Yes, I do. This is true.
I know you.
But that one's like usually for work or something like that. So, but no, I just keep looking over because I have this digital screen there that I always put right to see the time, and I just keep doing that. I need to get back into that rhythm again. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
weekend the tree will be gone, the clock will be back, and I
Right.
will be all good.
Okay.
So
I don't mind, like, this weekend is kind of the limit when I see people and their decorations and lights and stuff, but a lot of people keep it up for months now.
Well, especially in a place where we don't get snow.
Yeah.
So like
we just got it 2 days ago.
we did.
We didn't get any where I live.
I had to like clean my car off and everything.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is Vancouver
My car
for
was
you.
covered with snow.
I haven't seen snow once this year.
Oh no! Come to my house, you'll still see remnants of it.
Well, yeah.
I have a higher elevation. Like Surrey is weird. Like it's like flat, and then there's a little elevation where I am.
Yeah.
So it won't
Just
even...
your house is getting
yeah. So if you go to the other side of Surrey, it won't snow.
No.
But it'll be snowing at my place.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I mean, Vancouver's kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
Like you can go to
Well, if you go up
North Van and there's-
north, yeah, of
Yeah.
course, the mountain areas. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got a bucket full of snow, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like
Hmm.
my car was covered, my sidewalk was covered.
I was getting like tsunami warnings and like
What?
tornado. Like it was the windstorm. Like trees are getting ripped out.
Windstorm,
and shit.
yeah, windstorm.
We all live in the same city. Everyone.
Well, not same city, same
But
area.
same
We
area.
live
Yeah.
in the same mini.
We're all
province.
25 minutes away from each
It
other.
was sunny and hot yesterday at my house. The palm trees.
went to
I
the
went
beach.
swimming. Snowstorm at your house. We're at the beach.
I was surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was snowing and it's supposed to be -10 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to like dip and snow for the weekend
I would.
in certain parts.
Okay, cool. So I'm not going outside. Got it.
I'm going skiing this weekend.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't get the appeal of that. I tried it
I grew
and
up
I'm like,
skiing.
I don't get it. I don't know why you all white people want to do this shit, but I can't do it.
I lived in a ski town for a bunch of years and I never went.
Well, because you're just like sick of it.
No, I don't like it.
I like how we just have no desire to talk about Monarch.
Yeah, we're just
This is
I
your
wanna
guys'
talk
excuse
about
to get away from it.
the
huh?
monsters
We will not get
of
away from
weather
it.
Yeah,
as
we're gonna-
opposed to
yeah.
the lack of monsters.
we're getting attacked by weather.
Yeah,
Well,
the
they're
real
not-
monster,
they're not
global
gonna-
warming.
So,
El
yeah.
Nino.
I did want to point out to everybody that our thumbnail tonight has Godzilla in it.
Yep.
Monarch does not.
Facts. It allegedly has
Yeah, allegedly.
Godzilla in it.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyways,
my god, that's hilarious.
so let's talk about the weather some more. It's gonna be a high.
No,
of,
we're gonna talk about Monarch.
Okay, fine.
episode 9.
One more episode left.
Yeah.
This Thursday night will be the final episode.
Yeah.
But good news, guys. It's reportedly going to be renewed.
Already, they've renewed it.
Hopefully they.
It's not official,
Oh,
but in the interwebs, it's considered being renewed for 2. It is one of their highest grossing viewed shows. This year.
Really?
Hey, look who's knocking.
A&W man.
Mr. Rogers.
Hey.
He's got the sweater too.
Yes, I have the sweater, Mr. Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
And
Yeah, your
speaking of
slippers.
summer-
Your slippers are over there,
yeah.
Nathan.
Speaking of summer, nice short.
Oh, thank you. Well, do you know what? Because there's mentions of Honolulu and Hawaii,
Have a seat first.
I
Talk to the mic.
thought maybe Hawaiian shirt's appropriate.
It never isn't.
Yeah.
We were actually just talking about the weather.
Yeah.
How's the weather where you live?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cold.
Did it snow in your area?
I live here.
It snowed in my place.
Did it
Covered.
really?
Covered.
Really?
These guys are shocked.
Yeah. I didn't.
Yeah.
If you actually drive to my house, you'll see snow banks in the corners of the sidewalks.
You'll see willow trees like on
you
the
said
side.
it. Yes. The street continues.
Oh, willow.
Willow trees.
The street
God damn it.
continues.
All right, George Lucas. Hey up.
Yeah, we're getting to episode 9 of Monarch.
Yeah.
When anybody want to start it? Anybody? Come on, Justin. All right, Justin volunteer. There you go. Wasn't on
So
camera.
scientists talk. Scientist lady comes in and goes, "You betrayed me," and then he goes, "No, we're on the same side. We gotta figure out the monsters or something." And then Godzilla never shows up. The end.
That would actually be a better episode.
No, seriously.
So what does happen in this one?
Hourglass.
Hourglass, yes.
Mm.
The
You go-
hourglass
go on.
experiment.
Do you know what? I just want to quickly say this. I didn't hate this episode.
It was good.
Another rip roaring review of Monarch.
I didn't hate it. Wow.
I wasn't repulsed by it.
As Owen Wilson would say, wow.
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 Yeah, sure. Is it shallow? Not really. But
You're saying it's better?
in terms of no, in terms of quality, no. But this episode was a bit more interesting. I found that the 50s timeline is still the most interesting timeline.
Absolutely.
I don't really care for the modern stuff, to be honest with you. Although now I guess the 50s timeline's gone because it's now 1982, was it?
Yeah,
1980
well,
something?
the son is now an adult,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Right?
To show
It finally
progression
explains
through.
Lee's age gap,
Yes.
Mhm.
which I thought was really interesting.
Mhm.
Right?
That time doesn't exist.
Or
Right?
time
In
is
the
slower.
understand-
Stand still or
Thing,
something.
slower,
whatever.
right?
Because he
Whatever
kind
it
of said
was.
that to May, right? When they're in there.
Maybe
Something about-
gravity changes it or something.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't mind this episode. I thought it was interesting because it explains some things that we've been waiting for forever.
Sure.
And
So
we
it
saw
was-
some monsters.
Yeah, we did. Of the smaller variety, but still.
We saw from a distance a larger one.
That the
Are we sure it was in a distance, or was it just one of the other smaller ones?
Yeah.
It was kind of blurry.
With the
you're
shadow.
Shadow
talking about
depth
the
of
one
field,
that
yeah.
the hour that that followed them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they followed, I can't remember it. I thought it was one from the movies
I'm not sure.
they used. Looks like a giant pterodactyl.
I thought it was a new one.
Oh
Was it
wait,
new?
we saw Godzilla on the TV, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, not my TV, but the TV,
Yeah, no, the problem is I want to see it on my TV.
the TV they were watching.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got an Inception TV Godzilla viewing sighting.
The cool part I also liked is in the past when they they strap up and go down
Mhm.
on that silver ball that they have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was pretty cool because that explains how they got to that world and also explains Lee's time age. It's weird how it took this long for that explanation to come through.
You know what?
It would have been nicer to get it earlier.
I was gonna say, like, I think my general review for this episode is it feels like episode 3. Like this is not a penultimate episode.
Imagine
Yeah.
just that scene alone,
Sure.
where they for the first time go down to that thing, was given to us way earlier.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Right? It doesn't have to give us all the details, but just a little glimpse of what they were doing.
Mhm.
It would have got you more interested and pinned to watch more episodes.
Yeah.
You know what? This show would have been better, a better use for this show, because like it's not that it's made poorly and the writing isn't bad per se. It's not like blowing my mind and like, wow, the dialogue is so clever and whatever. If there was a Godzilla movie coming out that was just going to be Monster Fight 2024, and this was like a supplementary, like, hey, if you to get excited and to build up hype for this movie that is coming out, here's this mini series that Apple did about the world and the people in it, and it will lead up to Monster Fight 2024. If it was sold as that, it'd be like, that's cool. Like they went through all this, and then like, oh, if there's like enough hype behind it, they'd do a season 2, and then it would be like maybe the aftermath after the movie. But it was sold as like, okay, Godzilla TV show, and all the trailers is just like drama, explosions, fights, dinosaurs, and then it's just like, I don't really like you. I'm gonna go work for Apple now. No, I'm working for. It's just like console wars. None of it matters. There's a fucking monster.
It also explains that there is different realms
Mhm.
within that, right?
Mhm.
So that could open up a lot of possibilities, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Now, the question that I have, and I don't know if it's been answered, is does that mean everything's inside Earth, or is it a wormhole or portal to somewhere else?
Yeah.
Well, Hollow Earth was explained in Skull Island or whatever.
Is that still canon? Because it
think
looks
so.
very different. Maybe it's a different realm in terms
Yeah,
of
they're saying the
area.
looks are different because
That's
of different realms.
Yeah, because
Like,
they show in that one, or is it Godzilla versus Kong, where Kong's like going around in that world and it looks completely different.
yeah. So like Hollow Earth was a thing. And
What I'm saying
so it could be, instead of like, oh, it's just a hole and there's another world down there, it could be a wormhole to other places.
Yeah. Different like realms, but they basically say. So I'm just wondering if it's everything's under the Earth, or is it just like a way to get through to another portal? Right?
Just quick side note, it's related. Have any of you guys seen the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth with Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
What
A little
about
different?
Core? Is that the same?
Oh yeah, where
Didn't
the
they make it
core
with
is
the
like
remake with The
slowing
Rock?
down
Yeah.
or something, and they got to
They
speed it up.
did-
Yeah.
They did Journey 2, but then it wasn't really quite the same.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was-
the same kid, same world.
But they brought the Rock on, right, to get
Yeah.
that star power.
No,
Brendan
that's
Fraser-
Jumanji.
No.
No.
No, it was Journey 2.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser was gone. Something happened to him. Don't know. But his kid was still there.
Mm-hmm.
And now The Rock was taking this kid to an island in the middle of nowhere. And Michael Caine was there.
I want to go to that island.
As he should be.
Yeah.
That's Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Middle of
This is
nowhere.
my island.
Yeah.
I
said that.
I think the direction they went this episode is a good thing, and it's probably gonna obviously guarantee them probably season 2 because there's more to be explored. But like I said, it would have been better giving it to us earlier on in the season. And then the other thing is, I'll forward to the very end here. I don't think we're gonna go too detailed into this, but I was expecting to see her show up.
Yeah.
Right? Considering all the talk that Lee wanted to go and wants to see her or knows where she is, she's considered over 50 years being spent down there,
Right.
and all she's come up with is a bow and arrow.
It's a good bow and arrow though.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a +4 to piercing.
But that might be
bow
a
No, she's a
time thing.
scientist.
and arrow.
I wonder, like, if they're gonna give her some more, like, where she can't be living in a hut for 50 years.
Well, this could just be
Yeah.
a time thing. Maybe to her, it's only been a couple days.
Yeah.
That's a good-
Yeah.
So it's like the
Yeah.
quantum realm, you mean? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that what happened?
To her, it's just
Something like
maybe a
this.
couple of years, yeah, or not even.
Yeah. That's what she's
Right?
like. All I could do is make this bow and practice with it until I can shoot a
Hopefully,
giant
someone shows up
hog
in the
face.
next week or something, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not even next week. It's this Friday.
Yeah. It's
No,
2
I
days.
meant like in her time.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant the episode.
Maybe you know those things that pulled her down in episode. That was episode 1 when those things pulled her
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Maybe she like lives with them and they're friendly and stuff. You know,
No, it's not, it's
season
not
two-
Ahsoka,
they've,
okay?
they've raised her.
Maybe season 2 is just a WandaVision type, like what's that show that was referencing? In A Beautiful Life, Beautiful World, or whatever. Maybe she has like a buddy sitcom. That's season 2.
What if she like
she's roommates with him?
these insects? She just rides them and stuff. It's like all of a sudden it's Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She rides like baby King Kongs.
baby,
Like little
baby
gorillas.
cockroaches
Cockroaches.
because they can stand anything, right? So
that's true.
I
Nu-
kind of want to see
radioactive.
like a not Godzilla. We know he's gonna be in this sometime, maybe.
Do we?
He was there.
Kind of.
He was on the TV.
Yeah, he looked at them.
But I want a King Kong in there as well. I'd love to see a King Kong
Mhm.
because they brought them together during the last big
Yeah.
monster movie.
If there's going to be a season 2, I bet you that's when. I don't think he's coming in the last episode.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come in. Well, are they even going to show Godzilla in the last episode?
Yeah,
Well, how would
Well, they don't have to go back to Earth because he's in Earth up
yeah,
top.
That's true.
Right.
So they would have to somehow get up there
Mhm.
to see him at the end. I think they're going to end it down there.
Maybe they just find Kong in the Infinity Gauntlet or whatever. the
he
hell
grabs
it's
him and
got.
rips him
Yeah,
off?
I don't know.
I think they'll end it down at the bottom there, and it'll be a climax for next season. And the next
Well,
season.
you figure like Lee and what's her name have to meet.
For-
Wasn't
for
gonna do
me,
anything
yeah.
else.
I'd rather have a whole season 2 just down there.
Sure,
Yeah.
Just show me a whole
know
bunch of
what?
realms. I
That'd
don't
be
care about
cool.
what's happening up
Do you know
there.
what that sounds
Yeah,
like?
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
You know what would be even better? Do that for season 1.
It'd be great if all the monsters started pushing all the humans down there. Like, we want the outside.
Yeah.
You guys
Come on,
get down
Tyler,
there.
you guys get sun.
Yeah.
No, I would rather just see a whole bunch of realms and they're going around and exploring and stuff. That'd be more interesting than what's up there.
I want to see more backstory on May.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't.
Yeah. Just all
Backstory.
That's all I want.
Just the kids. I want a rom com.
Should we give her a score since we're so enthusiastic about this show?
Yeah. I'm giving it 7.5.
Are you? Are you seriously?
Well, that's what you said.
No, I'm asking.
You said I bet you someone's gonna get a 7.5.
I'm just asking. Yeah.
7. I'll give it a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Give it a 6.
It's better.
That
It's
is better.
What was it last time? 5? 4.5? Something
You were
like that?
pretty low.
I think you were 4.5.
I think I was 4.5
yeah,
because
you
I
were,
was
you
5
were the lowest
episode
of the
before
3
that.
of us. Yeah.
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 Well, I'm gonna give this
Wow.
7.5.
Wow.
I actually
I knew it.
like
I
this one.
told you. I said someone's gonna say
Nobody
7.5.
argued.
No, I'm
No.
just saying. I knew someone was gonna say 7.5. I as well will give it a 7.5.
Well, then
There
you
we
knew
go.
that you were gonna give it.
Wait, he's cheating then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you
is
someone's
ridiculous
getting- oh, wait,
bullshit.
Yeah, I
to
was
me.
just planning all along. But duh. Thought you would get it. But no, I just had a feeling someone else is gonna say 7.5.
Yeah.
This is a 7.5.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
what you want from the almost final episode.
If you give me 7.5 throughout the whole season, I'm not mad.
Cool.
No.
They haven't though.
They haven't though. Exactly. Yeah, they have not.
The potential was there, right?
Yeah,
We saw it.
absolutely.
The potential
Exactly,
was
yeah.
there.
It started
'Cause
cool.
Even now, it's like you're not sitting here going, "What's going to happen in the last
yeah.
episode?" Right? There's not like this underlying like.
I
mystery or
haven't
anything.
wondered what's going to happen since episode 3.
I forgot what the problem was in the first place.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
don't remind you of
There
it.
was no like resolution or like, oh wow, oh no. It was just like, oh neat. Okay, that's that person. That's that person. Okay, cool.
It
I
was-
understand
It
this.
was the whole. The father has 2 lives.
yeah, which
and
then
we
got
gotta-
explained away.
We got to find him, and
Well-
then they kind of did, but he ran away from them. And then this episode, he meets the son, but it's just like, "Oh, hey, dad. Oh, hey son. You guys have been looking for each other forever." And she's like,
It
"Hey,
was just
what's up?
so weird.
Yeah.
After all this time, this hey dad.
What's up? What's going on?"
I don't think he hugged him or anything.
No.
No, he did.
Did he?
But then he blamed him for
Yeah,
everything.
Then he
Oh.
shoved him away.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not crying. You're crying.
It was the most tension in the Monster Fights
Yeah.
2024 show yet.
That was a bigger fight between the two of them I've seen in the whole season.
They literally have not had.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there was more
Yeah.
aggressiveness there
Yeah.
than Godzilla getting up to take a dump
What,
in the desert.
10 years of pent up father son aggression? That's the height of conflict in
you imagine that?
Godzilla the show.
Yes.
More flames were blown.
It'd be funny. Hey, did you go and watch that Godzilla show? Yeah, with the father and son. That's awesome.
That was monsters.
They amended after 10 years
Yeah.
of aggression and just like, oh wow.
So
Touching.
because it's so hyped, the show,
Yeah.
Warner Brothers has decided to move up the movie to March. Godzilla X Kong.
Really?
It's now moved up to March. It's no longer a summer movie. They want to ride that hype that this show is giving them.
That's
What
quite a
hype?
move up.
Is there hype?
Well, I've been looking at, like I said, I've seen around, it's like almost like an 85% rate
Right.
that people are giving, or somewhere there.
Huh.
So that's what I heard last week. And I was just like, who are these people? And what's wrong with them? Are they taking acid when they watch it?
Well,
Because I don't see 85%.
are you a huge Godzilla fan?
Me.
Yes.
No. I like the lore, but I don't go collecting any of it.
Yeah. Are any of us here?
No.
Okay.
Wow, you're right. It
See?
is high.
Yeah. Average is 85%.
I just don't think it's for us. Like again,
We don't like.
this must be the Andor of Godzilla things, where it's
Yes.
just like
I
I just want a
100% agree.
story
Yes.
in the universe. I don't give a shit about monsters.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even want monsters. Everything's had too many monsters. I want to understand the lore and just give me a small story of these people.
But the thing is that the lore is in the realm.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I don't even get that.
But it's giving like, yeah, but that's going to be season 2, and they just are starting to hype that up. And now
So
the
I
people
wasted
who
a
are
whole winter just watching people talk
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's other ways you wasted it. Come on.
You know who did this
By
kind of
turning it
concept really well?
yeah,
Stranger Things. There's this other kind of world out there,
sure.
and parts of it are coming here, and people are figuring it out. There's government conspiracy. There's all these things. It's race against the Russians. They did this kind of concept really well. Stranger Things.
Yeah, but they showed you monsters every episode.
They did. That's the thing. They did it well.
I know.
This isn't.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is the Andor. Like the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they moved it up to March now.
Sure.
So this show ends next week, and so 2 months later the movie will drop, and then I'm sure they're gonna hype it in February.
Maybe they said that. Maybe they said, you know what? People want to see monsters fight now.
Yeah. We did it, internet. I'm not gonna go watch the movie, but
What?
we did it.
I'm probably gonna watch it because my kids will love that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna sit there and laugh and eat popcorn.
Yeah.
Which I do most of the time for half the movies that come out. So yeah, it moved up to March. I don't know exact date, but March. I'm assuming spring break.
What's the bet that at the last episode, the very end, we see Godzilla and he roars, and that's it cuts.
It's gonna
Or
be
is
the,
it
it's gonna be
Kong?
the Jurassic Park.
It could be Kong.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
The
Jurassic
T-Rex.
Park ending. Somebody's gonna either go like this or roar, and we're gonna end right there.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Saying
Yeah.
April 12th now.
April 12th. That's still spring.
That's not March.
No, they said March.
Well,
It's
since
recent.
April
It's
12th.
9 hours ago.
Maybe they push it back.
This is right now on Google.
I trust Google. Google's reliable.
Yeah.
Use Bing.
Yeah. Go.
No, my
DuckDuckGo.
computer's a week late.
It's still.
Anyways,
files.
in other news, Greta Gerwig, who did Barbie,
Yeah.
Mhm.
she is now penned to do Narnia for Netflix.
That would be okay. Wow, that's a good shout.
Now, Narnia is something that I love. It's near and dear to me.
Sure.
Mhm.
And I watched the movies with
Uh-huh.
Liam Neeson.
Was there a TV show?
No, it was a movie.
No,
movies.
no. But
There's 3 movies for Narnia, and then there's also an old
Old.
one,
Okay.
which may have been like a TV
Is it
thing.
70s, 80s, something like that.
Oh, it looks like it on a low budget.
Yeah.
I want to look that up.
But anyway, she's penned to do the Narnia Chronicles for Netflix.
that'd be cool.
I hope it's a TV show. It
Yeah.
doesn't-
Well, I know for Netflix, it'll be. Wait, did you watch like Percy Jackson? The
it's on
new-
right now on Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
been
I
wa-
watched the first 3 episodes and I fell right off. It's not for me.
Well, no. But I feel like it would be a similar thing to that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe for. 'cause
Well, but it's
Percy
saying here,
Jackson's for like.
but it's saying Chronicles of Narnia films for Netflix.
Oh.
I knew a couple of years ago they did announce a TV show Narnia.
Yeah.
And I think
okay.
now they've changed it.
Okay.
Mm.
Problem I have with films is sometimes they leave pieces out. Narnia is
Sure.
multiple novels, right?
Absolutely.
So a TV show would have been better in my opinion, but maybe the budget doesn't work.
Right.
So, because the movies that came out with Liam Neeson as the Lion,
Yep.
they were just movies, and there's a lot of novels in between the big ones
Sure.
were left out.
Yeah. I mean,
Be-
same for like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and
Well, Harry Potter, they did for each novel, they did a movie.
Yeah, but I'm
But
saying that there's still like
The
a lot
issue with
left out.
Narnia is some of the novels in between the big ones are not as popular.
right
They're sort of
filler.
filler. Exactly.
They're
They're
world
more,
building
Yeah,
ones.
they're
Yeah,
more world building fillers and lesser issues, right?
Right.
Where the first one and was it Captain something?
Prince
Capsian.
Yeah,
Those
Prince
are some.
Caspian.
Those are some of the bigger novels, right?
Mhm.
So the movies.
Cassian Andor.
Caspian.
Throw this point.
When a bunch of humans enter Narnia.
Yeah. And they worked at a Tesla factory.
And they're all Spanish.
Wait. Is King Kong in
It's
the
another
realm?
Narnia is.
Anyways, she did great with
Oh,
Barbie.
wait, Mr. Tumnus is a kaiju.
She did great with Barbie, and
Well,
Whoa,
her,
whoa, whoa! Everyone, shut up!
her husband helped write that too.
Yeah.
Everyone, shut up!
what?
Elvin just said.
No. I let me finish before you jump for that. She did great with Barbie because she made a blockbuster movie for the fans. She made.
It's the first time that you've spoken.
I didn't say I
well
thought
of-
Barbie was great.
I know. I'm just saying we now.
You're
have...
trying to find things that.
Oh
is
no!
not
I'm
there.
blackmailing you with this.
Oh, you can
forever.
You can do that. Go ahead.
I'm going to.
Yeah, you can do ahead. I will deny in the comments section all day long.
But you never
In
saw
both-
it, so how can you have an
No,
opinion
I
anyway?
meant she did great for the movie in terms of revenue.
Yes.
She made
Yes.
it the highest grossing movie of 2023.
Right.
Mhm.
So my concern is she gonna make this like how shall I say it in a polite way? Not pink.
Well, yeah, but
No
Barbie's
glitters.
pink. and
No,
glitter.
I hope she doesn't bring that glitter and glam into
no,
this.
what I'm so opinions aside, what she did with Barbie was she made a non-standard version of that IP. So like if you were to make a Barbie movie, it would be everything's happy, everything's fine, and it's gumdrops and rainbows and Margot Robbie looking pretty. And then it would have been fun, happy dance, musical, whatever. It's not that. The movie is absolutely not that, which I'm saying is like a statement to like, okay, how can I kind of take this and do a spin on it without being like, oh, we're gonna do Barbie, but it's a noir like detective movie or whatever. But like do
True
an
crimes.
interesting, yeah.
Barbie
But
murdered
do
12 children.
Barbie, but she's Amish.
Ken's a psycho.
But I'm saying like she can kind of subvert the norm of what you think a Barbie movie would be, and it
Yeah.
was that. So like,
The difference with Narnia is though the stories are there.
yes, yeah.
Well, that's the problem.
She
A
didn't
lot of
base
people
Barbie
want
on
to
a book.
reinvent
No, but
the
I'm
wheel,
saying
right?
she took a Barbie movie and made the world give a shit about it.
Yes.
So I'm saying
certain
like,
parts of the world.
95% of the world,
How about that? That's a pretty big number there.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and they all saw Barbie.
16% I'll give you.
So I just want to quickly point out there were a series of old Narnia
Yeah.
movies from the 80s. You're
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember seeing them
Yeah,
Reepicheep, the mouse,
The mouse,
the heroic mouse
with the
was,
sword.
was played by Warwick Davis.
No
That's
way.
awesome.
What?
I can't pull up a big image, but like that's what it looked like.
I'm gonna pull that up.
That is terrible. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nightmare fuel. I don't like that at all.
Let's pull. Let's. Oh god.
So is that before or after Willow?
Oh,
Before.
That-
Or I don't know. The
yeah,
original
yeah.
Willow, right?
I
All right.
think this is like 1988. When was the original Willow? Early 80s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So this must be after.
it was 85, I think. Was Willow.
Oh, he looks like Chuck E. Cheese mouse.
He also played the in,
It's the same
in Star Wars.
culture.
He also played the
He was
Ewok.
the Ewok.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
He
okay.
was
He was Wicket.
He was Wicket.
Yeah,
88 was the original Willow.
Oh, so this
Wait,
is
this is the same.
they
year?
shot in the same forest. He's just like, wait, you've got an Ewok costume, right?
Be right
Whatever.
back.
I'll go to Chuck E. Cheese, steal an animatronic head, and we'll whack that on you. It'll be good.
I'm trying to get a big picture, but it's not giving me the big picture.
Mm,
It's very small.
yeah. Well, he's well.
He's a little person.
Yeah. Small person, small photo. He's
Yeah.
playing a mouse. That's-
Use your imagination, internet.
no one could be upset with me. He's
Yeah.
playing a mouse. He's
Imagine-
small.
Wicket with a longer nose. That's it. And a like a Marty
Shaved-
McFly looking
Yeah.
like vest too in it.
and a shaved face.
Yeah, it's again nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Narnia, she's gonna be helming. I don't know when it's gonna come out. They haven't even got the actors or anything like that. So probably 2026. I want to say.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope they
for
keep
sure.
to the heart of the story,
Mm.
like how Amazon just butchered Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
Narnia is similar in it has
Yeah,
its
yeah.
heart, and if it's not quite as like lore heavy, but you still want to be respectful of it and try and produce a work that fans of the books can look at and go, wow, like this is good. They didn't just go off the rails and have all 4 kids like, I don't know, they switch up the story and it turns out the youngest little girl kills the White Witch.
Mhm.
Peter doesn't even kill her.
And he doesn't get Turkish delight.
Yeah, no, I love Turkish Delight.
That's not okay.
There he is.
Yeah, that looks like he's
Why
in
is
a
he-
Wizard of Oz play.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
he's playing one of the flying monkeys.
it does. It looks like a high school production.
Yeah. That's not good.
Not good at all.
Not
No.
good.
Anyway,
You know
so
what?
hopefully he doesn't reprise his role.
Or redeems himself.
He was
Oh,
in Narnia though.
I mean, he is available now since.
He was
Yeah.
in the newer Narnia as well, though. He played one of the dwarves.
Oh yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Okay.
He's
And
had, he's
he
come
had a lot
back
of
in all the
fun.
Star Wars
Ah,
stuff.
okay.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Like everything. He's been had a part in
Like prequel, sequel,
Solo. He was in Han
Solo. Yeah.
Was he in Rogue One?
I
I feel like he was in a costume or something, or even in the newer ones like Force Awakens and stuff. He was like in one of those
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
costumes.
Quick
He was
question.
BB-8.
Yeah.
rolling him around. Let me out! I didn't sign up for this.
Oh, if you could pick an actor to do Aslan, who would you choose?
Oh.
Can't
Right
be-
now,
Yeah, right.
Oh. Oh.
voicing.
Yeah, yeah. No, in a costume.
Well, we had what's his name? The Cats movie. Remember that?
no, no,
You don't want that?
no. Oh no.
Bunch of cats from there.
That was awful.
Who I would want the Idris Elba.
Oh, yeah,
Idris
good.
Elba.
I feel like
He's
that'd
got
be a
that
little-
voice, doesn't he? I've been
Yeah.
I've been hijacked. I've been hijacked.
Well, okay. Okay.
All I
okay,
need
we're,
is a pen,
I mean,
and I'll save this plane.
so you're just going like, who's the new Liam Neeson?
Neeson.
And that would be Idris Elba. Yeah.
He got a plane.
He's got a unique
from
set of
hijack,
skills,
right?
and he's gonna
He's got-
find you down and kill you. Yeah, that's
needed a pen,
who
that's
your
all you need.
anthropomorphic Jesus is.
Just 2 actors I can think of. One, I actually think Benedict Cumberbatch would do a good job. He's a really good
Yeah.
voice
Okay,
actor.
okay, yeah, I see
As
that.
long as there's no penguins.
It's got a British accent, right?
Yeah.
Who else? What about the other guy who played Professor Xavier, the young one? What's his name? He did the movie for M. Night Shyamalan as well.
Yeah, he was in Chronicles of Narnia. The one that they made not that long ago.
The
The movies.
Yeah,
yeah.
he was the.
He was one of the
It was the I can't remember his name.
you know what I'm talking about? The young
where when
professor?
she goes through the wardrobe, the little girl
In,
meets him. That was him.
the guy who
Mr.
played the
Thomas.
young
Yeah.
was he
young
Mr.
Professor
Wait, wait, wait.
Xavier,
oh,
the British actor. He also M. Night Shyamalan's movie.
Hang on.
Yes, he's the guy that was bald in that
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
where he had
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
multiple personalities. I'll look
Split.
this up. Yeah,
He's
Split.
also in that TV show from HBO.
He's Irish.
James
McAvoy.
McAvoy. Yeah.
He'd be right. But be fine.
I
Hold
think
on.
it'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
actually.
I don't think that's
Let me look it up.
okay.
What do you guys have suggestion wise?
Nothing. You'll
No?
you'll find out if it's true. Then we'll.
How do you spell McAvoy?
What?
Well, you know who it
M-
is.
You know something we don't
no,
know.
side question.
There
Have
it
they
is.
like announced lore
no.
or like what
What
or
do you
not
mean
lore? Sorry, like timeline. What the plan generally is?
It's gonna
Like,
be book one
Are
and
they
then
just
going
are
forward.
they just remaking?
It's films, so I'm assuming it's gonna
They're
be
just
like three
redoing the
films.
movies
I mean, at least 3 films will be done.
again.
Yeah.
It's been less than.
But technology's improved quite a
I
bit. though.
assume
They
stick
look
the
great.
First book.
No, I know, but I mean, it's gonna look better, and the production might be even better.
Who cares?
What do you mean? Who cares?
The first movies were great. That's like
I'm
if
not
they-
saying the first movies aren't good. What I'm saying they can improve on that
Yeah,
because there were bits and pieces that were left out. So
Sure.
maybe if it's a Netflix, it's
son of a
longer-
bitch played Mr. Tumnus in
Yeah.
the movies.
He did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was. in it.
McAvoy was
James
was
McAvoy.
Mr.
Can,
Tumnus.
can you pull that up if it's possible?
He just did.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm at.
Oh,
up
an
there.
image of it.
That's funny. And he's gonna play Aslan now.
he's moving up in the world. I
Yeah,
forgot.
that's true. He's the guy that tried to kidnap a little girl with music and drugs.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
he's still working.
That sounds like a prequel to me. I'm all into that.
Yep.
Prequel. What else? Do we have anything else? Or you want to pull that up before
I'm
we
trying to.
go move on? So Robert Pattinson's movie Mickey 17 has been delayed. It's gonna swap with Godzilla X.
Which one was that? Mickey 17.
Mickey 17, I have no idea. It just showed up out of nowhere. Robert Pattinson. Pattinson, sorry. Yeah, Mickey 17 is the name.
Is that the horror movie? Is he?
I
now
didn't
in
even
it?
hear about it till today.
Yeah.
He's kind of like one of those child Disney stars where they get cast in like these kid roles and then they're stuck in it, but then they want to break out. He's successfully broken out.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
he's
There he
proven
is.
himself.
Yep, that's
Oh
him.
my god. He must be so embarrassed to see that every time.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Good for
though.
him.
It was great.
Look at where you could start and end up.
No, but that
Right?
What
Like
was
he
his-
truly believed himself that he's gonna make it one day. And they're like, listen,
know how
you're gonna
many
be a good-
millions
you're
of
gonna be a
dollars he
goat
got
for your first
paid
big break. You're gonna be a goat.
first,
I don't know what his other breaks are. You're gonna be a goat.
every other one before that for the past 20 years.
You're gonna be a goat, and things will look up after that.
Do you know what I want to eventually do? I want to play a bald guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
There you go.
What was the movie you were just talking about? Mickey 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's what were you saying about
It's
it?
swapped with Godzilla for
Oh.
release date.
It's the guy who made Ex Machina.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be good then.
Yeah.
Gonna be crazy sci-fi.
Crazy
Or just
sci-fi.
like you're gonna
I'm in.
question the duality of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mankind for an hour.
Is
and
this
a half.
AI or real life?
Yeah.
Blue pill or red pill?
Hey Brandon. Hey Kiwi.
Hello.
Oh, there.
Yeah, Bong Joon-ho.
What now?
Oh no, sorry, I'm wrong. Parasite. He made Parasite.
Oh,
Bonjo.
all right. It's gonna be great
Didn't
either
somebody
way.
from Parasite pass away recently?
Yeah, one of the lead.
He's
I
like
know the-
40 something years old and he died.
Oh,
The
Just
guy
died like
who
a couple
played
days
the
ago?
son. Was that it? The guy who played the son.
You know, we should always be prepared for this kind of.
Well, this is
We
like
get-
spontaneous.
I
yes,
know.
yes.
But I saw it. I'm like, do I want to bring that up? And now obviously we're talking about that. So
I
But
looked
yeah.
it up.
Topical.
And then is Lee Sun Kyun. I looked it up and it tried to auto change it to Suicide Squad.
oh my god,
Warner Brothers, calm down.
Oh my
Okay, the movie's been
God.
out for ever.
that's so bad.
Well, they're trying to pay for the.
Oh yeah.
Good news. Avatar 4 started filming.
Oh, good.
I didn't even know
Are they
Avatar
gonna
3
go
was
after
done.
the-
I thought that they.
Fire-
Nobody's
What are
talking
they-
about
What
it.
number are they at? Oh yeah, only two. They've only had two so far. Oh my
When did
God.
Avatar 3 get filmed?
I swear,
They're
I
doing
thought,
Fire Nation.
I
aren't
thought
they?
that they had filmed like the next 5
Back
movies.
to back.
They
back
did,
to
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
No, no.
So it
So
was all done.
Or 2 and
I
3
remember
were-
15 years ago, the plan was to do 1 by itself to get the hype going, and then 2 and 3 together, then 4 and 5 together. All that went out the window somewhere like 10 years ago, and
Yeah.
now it's like nobody knows. No
I'll be
idea.
honest.
Or
I don't
cares.
think they're good.
Or cares.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I didn't even like.
Are they
the
just going to
first
take all the elements but the same story?
That's the next one's Fire Nation.
Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
Fire
story
Nation,
but
yeah.
fire.
I love
Yeah.
how they immediately.
It's all the elements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
they,
Farts is next.
Yeah.
they immediately forgot about like the unobtainium, like that special mineral.
yeah, it's
that they're
because they
there for the whole
obtained
point.
it.
Yeah.
So then they had to change the name to Metal.
Yeah.
They're
But
like,
now they're like, no. Now we're whaling. And
The gold inside the whales or
Yeah.
something. What in the world?
it's funny too because the first movie was all about. It was supposed to be this commentary
yeah.
on environmentalism. Now, what is it? Whaling? No one whales anymore except the occasional
People just
Japanese
say
ship.
it's Disney's Pocahontas. But
yeah, or Fern Gully,
Yeah.
or
Free Willy.
Free Will. Yeah, actually, the second one. Yeah, it's like Free Willy, Fern Gully, Pocahontas.
I was gonna ask you guys.
Smurfs.
Are you guys
Smurfs.
interested in seeing as a group Ghostbusters in March?
Yeah.
I mean, I might not be here.
Well, then it's not a group.
So have fun.
Damn it! I was setting that up.
Do you guys want to go because I'm actually
Yeah.
busy? But
You
Let
guys
me know
wanna
how
go?
it is.
I don't. I'm not going to. All right.
Okay, how about this? If I'm not here
you
when
want to
it,
for dinner tomorrow night? I won't be there. But do you want to come
I
over?
would love to.
if I'm not here,
Good
I'll
luck.
give 4 tickets to you guys to go see it
Okay.
and review it. If I'm not here,
Okay.
okay. If I'm here, then I'll come with you guys.
I'll let you know when Nicholas.
Either way,
Cage
you'll have a
shows
good
up.
time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry,
yeah.
D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's invited.
We have a
No.
support.
I just have
group.
4 tickets. You'll have to fight it out.
Did you see what D said?
What do you say? What did D say?
They said, "Ugh, Jess put this on. Now I have to deal with Elvin again in my personal life."
ID.
I only enjoyed the first act of Avatar 1 and 2.
These actually coming over to my house on Sunday to deal with all the chaos.
Nice shirt, Nathan.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
shirt.
That's my girlfriend, yeah. She's saying that because she got me the shirt.
We told me.
Well,
nice
duh.
shirt first.
It is a nice shirt. I love
a
my
great shirt.
Hawaiian shirts.
It is a good shirt.
Thank you.
Mine's
What do you got? You got anything on top?
Season 3.
Lots of Star Wars news.
Okay, let's hear him.
First of all, director of John Wick has said that he wants to do a Star Wars film.
Okay,
They can
so
be
I got a Star
Mandalorian.
Wars one as well.
Yeah,
but
well,
I'll let you run down the list.
Well, there was that one.
Okay.
There is yesterday was announced that Jon Favreau is directing
The
new
movie.
new Mando.
Yeah.
So the question is, because originally it's supposed to be Dave Filoni going to be directing sort of this Mando verse,
There
right?
seems to be a power struggle.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Weird.
wondering if they've just decided that scrap that. Let's get out and this is actually shooting this year, so that means this one directed by Jon Favreau with Mando and Grogu will be coming out before the Rey movie. So it's like, let's get this out quicker.
Oh, I
Because-
just jumping ship.
Honest-
They're just like, I need another car.
Okay, is it just me or we're gonna have Grogu the next Yoda with Rey?
That would be weird.
Right? I think that's what they're gonna go for here. She's gonna go seek him out, like Luke did with Yoda.
Yeah, but the timelines.
No, but
Not
he
the-
can live for hundreds of years.
Well, yeah.
He's now no longer.
He's only
toddler.
like 50 years old in the
Great. So
Mandalorian.
he'll be able
true.
to say 5 words instead of none.
I hope they don't mix that. But
If that happens, you guys heard it here first. Because I'm telling you, I just see that right now. Because when you just said that movie's coming out before, I'm going, oh, wait a minute.
here's what I'm thinking why they're doing this, right? First of all, because Mando season 3 was crap,
Yeah.
and we've never seen him on the big screen.
Wait, did you like it?
No, I
Oh,
I
okay.
predicted it would be bad.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
the first
Yeah.
naysayer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have never seen Mando on the big screen, so that they're thinking that's a big draw, and they've had that, and Ahsoka was not really good, that they want to get something out because they're worried that the Rey film won't be well received. So let's get a
What would
bigger.
give them that kind of
don't know.
notion.
Yeah, it's almost like they haven't.
I
But
mean,
they
they had
did-
bangers after banger.
The last news is
Mando?
the last news came out today that they have announced Ahsoka season 2 is going to be happening. So that's why the whole
We can't leave them hanging camping there in that planet forever.
no. So
Well, no, we knew that there was going to be a man.
Do you have any more? 'Cause I
Ahsoka
have
season
one more
2.
from Star Wars.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the two gentlemen that left Game of Thrones early,
Yeah.
they were supposed to do a movie,
Yeah.
and they were on Hollywood Reporter. They actually spilled the bean what it was.
Mhm.
They pitched the idea to do the
Was
first,
it the first Jedi? Yeah.
and Kathleen Kennedy shut it down right away.
Right.
Because why would you want history? Why would you want the beginning of a lore?
No,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I do.
When I read that a while ago, I was like, that's probably worse.
Well, what's worse? This stuff right here is worse. What we just got.
Yeah,
These
no.
shows.
Regardless, it's all bad. And
I think that would have been way better than 3 of these shows put together.
3, sure, but they still would have just come out because they're movies that they were wanting to do, right? The Birth of the Jedi, they were wanting to do the High Republic, which is where they were.
They
saying
wanted
that
to do
they were
the
gonna be
first
doing-
Jedi Order, like how the lightsaber and all
Yeah,
that came
so the High
about.
Republic stuff, like
Yeah.
or before that, even.
Yeah.
But Star Wars, that's the problem with Star Wars is over explaining stuff. And so when you go, here's how a lightsaber is invented, it's like, I don't care. I want to see a guy use it well and to have a.
But people said about
choreographer.
Phantom Menace and all that. That turned out to be much better than the last trilogy.
Yeah, because there were people who knew what they were doing working on it.
Yeah.
But what's to say these guys don't know what they're doing? We don't know. It never happened.
They're still under Disney, though. That's the problem.
There's a current bad track record.
There's so many projects that Kathleen Kennedy announced that hasn't come to fruition.
Yeah, because even what's his name who did Last Jedi, they promised him a whole trilogy.
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson. Yeah.
And now
No, it was
Ryan-
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams, yeah,
Was-
but it was
was
his under tutelage, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It was their
But they
his
did
team. Bad Robot, that production company.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, they did. The guy who did the Last Jedi. They promised him more too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, that it's just because the
And
leader at
even
the top doesn't know what she's doing.
Taika
That's-
Waititi was promised something
well,
as well.
thank God they didn't do that one.
No, we're
He's-
not ready for that.
yeah, we're not.
Uh,
I would rather
no,
have
no,
like
no.
a short story.
no,
like a
no.
limited
But you
series
can't.
from him.
You know what he
You're with,
did?
like
He did.
R2D2 or
Yeah,
Thor
yeah,
Ragnarok
exactly.
I was
was
gonna
great.
say,
Goofy-ish,
I
right?
was gonna say,
He did Thor
Had
Ragnarok,
you
which
been
was great.
asked-
Yeah, but then
Hey,
he
Taika
went,
Waititi-
but he didn't screwed up the after.
Yeah. But
okay.
if you were asked
Because-
right after Thor Ragnarok, hey, he's going to do a Star Wars, we would all have been ecstatic
Yes.
because that was fun.
This
That
is
was
this side
action
against
filled.
this side.
No,
Go.
but it was
Hey,
a
you need your
comedic-
lightsabers, sorry.
It was a comedic movie right after we had a series of serious ones.
Yes.
And right now Disney's not really doing that. They've got some
They're
stuff that's
comedic in
trying
the
to be
wrong
serious.
way right
Yeah.
now. They're being laughed at instead of being laughed with.
No, there even the comedy in it was cringy.
That's what I'm saying. They're being laughed at
Yeah,
because their
no,
approach has been horrible.
Yeah, no,
You
they're
mean
being-
Love
And you're
and
right
Thunder?
because
Or
in
both?
Marvel, in Marvel,
the Star
in Marvel,
Wars.
we had a
Star
whole
Wars, yeah.
lot of movies that were very similar, and he was a breath of fresh air when he walked in and did his take on
Yes,
a movie, right?
Mhm.
But that type of style gets stale real fast, and we
Yeah.
saw that with the second Thor movie,
yeah.
where people were like, "Dude, you can't be."
I
Like,
don't want
somebody,
these
somebody's-
goats anymore.
Somebody has a cancer, and you're joking about it in the middle of it. Like, where's your head at?
Yeah,
Right? Like, and you've seen it with all his other movies. They're like that, right? What's the one with the rabbit? Something was
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
similar thing.
That
Right?
was a
serious.
great movie.
but it was a good movie. But he was careful on how he was dancing around that. Issue,
Yeah.
right. And I thought
That's what I'm saying. Like him doing, or like after watching, if you watch Jojo Rabbit and then you watch Love and Thunder or Ragnarok.
No, Love and Thunder. Ragnarok's the
sorry,
first one.
the good one.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, he's going to do a Star Wars. It's like, all right, this will be fun. Like, it's going to be a fun adventure with good comedic timing. It's going to be some like out of pocket, left field kind of stuff, but it's going to be good. So really, I would say his track record is more like phenomenal movies than duds. He's just the most recent one.
But what's happened now is he's been typed, right? As this is the type of movies that, like, it's like Zack Snyder. We know
Sure.
what kind of movie he's gonna do, and he keeps doing them over and over again.
Yeah, and even
And
if he
we
does
know
a
how
Star
much
Wars,
you
it was
loved
bad.
in the last short we just did, right? So it's the same thing. We know what to expect from him.
We
And
expect an
it's the,
extended cut.
it's the same. He's written the same book as M. Night
And if it's
Shyamalan,
not letting you do
Same
an
idea.
extended
You
cut,
know
he's
what
going
to
to put
expect from
500
the
slow
guy.
motion bits in it.
right?
Yeah.
And I think right now he needs to go in hiding for a while.
No, just do a serious movie without the comedy, just to show that you
No.
can. Show that you can.
I
You're
don't
a
think
good
it's in him.
director.
I don't think it's in him.
Mm.
He's a New Zealander, right? So they like to have be tongue in cheek.
Yeah, but like not all.
They don't want to eat tongue in cheek, but they like.
There's rarely a
Unless it's
time
shit.
in
Yeah,
tragedy
wow.
that there isn't shit to laugh at, and those are my favorite types of TV shows or movies. Is when it's like really serious. Like that's why Aaron Sorkin is one of my favorite like writers directors, is because if you watch any of his movies or TV shows, it's drama, it's high tension, but it's funny.
Mhm.
And it's clever and it's witty, and those are the types of things that I gravitate to. So when Taika Waititi does stuff like that, it's different. Obviously, it's not as highbrow or whatever you want to call it, but it's still like, okay, this is a serious thing, this is intense, whatever, and then somebody cracks a joke and it's well timed, and it's like, oh, okay, there's the tension cutting,
Yeah.
and it gives you a break from that, like, oh, this is extreme, blah blah blah. Jojo Rabbit was a completely different movie than Ragnarok. Well, yeah. And Jojo Rabbit was more like, okay, I want to do a Wes Anderson style movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was kind of
With the director playing Hitler.
it was a great movie.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I can't really remember it too well, but I think there was a lot of serious moments too. The
Yeah.
trailer was deceptive with how comedic it would be. Seemed like the whole thing would be
You're
a
right.
comedy.
Yeah.
The trailer was very comedic, but yeah, there was like, I mean, come on, he finds his mother.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know,
that happens like right in the beginning too.
close
Or no,
to it.
is that how it
Close to-
ends?
No, it's like the middle.
Oh, okay.
His successes outweigh any of his
stumbles.
stumbles.
Yeah,
That's a-
no.
That's a big statement, but
I
Well, I'm
agree.
just saying we just remember his last one, because like pull up his IMDb and like look through a lot of the like things that he's written. You're just like, oh shit, that was really good. Oh, that was really good. He's kind of always been like a under the radar collaborator.
Yeah.
I
just
want to
went-
say like in the shadows or whatever, or what
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
in the
oh,
shadows.
that was funny.
Same kind of thing. There's a lot of seriousness, a lot of jokes and stuff. And I'm not even a huge fan of the guy. I'm just saying the last movie was shit, sure, but
Yeah, if you look at his track record,
he's got mostly bangers.
yeah, that's true.
What else we got on tap?
I don't know. My internet is.
Tom Cruise signed a big deal with Warner Brothers,
Oh wow.
and rumors are they might be doing the Edge of Tomorrow Part 2. Now I haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow Part 1, but I heard it's really good, so I'm gonna watch
What
it
was
this
Edge of
weekend.
Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow.
The
was
loop,
pretty
the
good.
time loop
Oh,
that
okay.
keeps happening
I
over
like
and
That's a
over.
great
one.
movie.
I'm gonna see it this weekend.
I thought
So,
it was a.
can't wait.
Okay.
Do you know? I just saw for the first time that new Mission Impossible.
What do you think?
Actually, it was pretty good.
Right?
Yeah, I have
It
to go
was
back and watch
good.
all of them.
It
That
was
was
so
good.
good. Wait, you've never watched any Mission?
That was the first one I ever
Really?
saw. And I did. I was
Get
like, oh,
outta
I haven't
here
watched
right
all the
now.
other ones.
Not even
But
the
then-
first one.
No, and then my family
Wow.
was like, "Oh, because I'm very much a James Bond guy. Love
Okay.
James Bond."
Also, you don't like this because
So,
it's somewhere similar.
This,
This
is,
is-
Xbox versus
Yeah,
PlayStation.
that's kind of what it is.
Pepsi of the
yeah,
world.
Pepsi versus.
And I just thought always like, oh, it's just kind of about stunts.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing.
It's just
Okay.
American.
There's no
James
class
Yeah, I-
here.
Yeah,
He drinks beer.
he's bitching in a
Honestly,
suit.
I thought it was kind
watching
of like that. Yeah, I thought it was like, oh, this is kind of like some sort of American GI kind of
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Like it's not about the sophistication.
So
it's
not true.
about I'm gonna jump out of a plane with the camera next to me.
No, that's Triple X.
Yeah,
you're
but
thinking.
It was good.
There's
Yeah.
definitely, I don't know which Mission Impossible it is, but definitely like the pull off. They did that
Mm.
too many,
Oh.
not in this one. It was one of those movies where it's just like
Four, I think it
everyone's
was.
like ripping off the mask. It's like
Yeah.
enough. Okay.
It's like the
We
guy
get
doing
it.
the backflip.
Yeah.
stuff. Keep doing it.
It's as gratuitous as that. Yeah.
I think my favorite is the one where it's in Spain. He's hanging off the rocks. He's rock climbing.
That's
And he
two?
That's two. That's
Yeah.
that's
That was my
that's John
favorite.
Woo.
Yeah.
John Woo. did
Ah,
that.
yeah. That's
That was
why.
my favorite. That was
That
my
makes sense.
first Blu-ray.
The first
Ooh.
And
the
I
first
put it on
one's still the
computer
best.
to
I
watch
think.
Oh.
And a PlayStation.
Wow.
I
So,
still like the first one
Yeah.
the best.
for me, it's just because he actually was climbing on the road. There was no CGI there. He was
That's when
actually
it
doing
started,
rock
right? That's
Oh,
when it's
yeah, that's-
crazy.
That's
From
when
then
he
he's
went-
like,
That's when his adrenaline
Yeah.
began with
and-
John
and his
Woo.
agent's like, "You're never doing that again." And it's just like,
wait, hold my beer.
You're fired.
And he does that stunt where he breaks his leg and you can see it bend backwards.
no, but there is
Oh.
a story of him saying to his stunt coordinator, "Okay, I want to take the bike and go off," and the guy's like, "No, you can't do that." And he goes, "So I got a new stunt coordinator."
Oh, that poor guy. He had a rational mind, and Tom Cruise said, "Well, you're never working here again." Then
yeah.
Your career's done.
I would like to see my family. You're fired.
Just think if you do a Mission Impossible movie and you're a stunt coordinator, and you can say on your resume, "Oh yeah, I did these stunts."
Yeah,
You're set.
yeah.
Everyone will want you.
No.
Yeah, I loved part 2, and this one was crazy. Like, have you seen the outtake of the bike stunt that he did in this one?
Yeah, there's all on YouTube. You can watch the whole
Yeah.
documentary of how they did
I
that.
didn't see the outtakes.
Well,
I've
on
only
YouTube,
seen
like
the
he's
one
saying,
on
on YouTube, you can
The
check out-
outtakes when he doesn't make it.
Yeah, actually, they've been cloning him for years. He dies every movie.
Apparently, he did it like 5 times. I want to say that's stunt to get it right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's
Do
crazy.
like 2 a day.
No, I did it all in one day.
all in one day.
Yeah, as
That
soon
would
as
be
he got
such a
down,
good
they went
idea.
right back up there and did it again.
Wow.
Yeah, he wanted
And he
it
stayed in the
perfect.
hospital for 2 weeks, and nobody got paid.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane.
But now it's like expected, right? So
Well,
the,
yeah.
the,
The
next-
bar has been raised.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Dead Reckoning, I don't know if they've already filmed it, but it's like,
It's
what's
delayed now too.
right?
It was supposed to come out this year. It's coming out next year.
Did he hurt himself?
No, because of the strike, they just pushed it back.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Same thing with Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
It's all been pushed over to next year.
So with the fact that nothing,
This year's a weak year for movies.
you know
right
what? I think come the summer, after this drought of movies and TV shows, like places like outdoor stores are gonna, their profits are gonna go through the roof because everyone's gonna, what do we do? And it's like, I don't know. You
Go
want to
for a
go
pint.
outside?
Go
You
for a
want to
pint.
go camping? You want to get bikes?
No, let's play video games.
Oh yeah, either one, video games or outside stuff. It's just gonna
Do you know what
skyrocket.
those drive-in theaters?
Yeah.
I think those would do well because they always play old movies. It's not
Yeah.
common for them to play the new.
Okay,
ones.
so drive-in theaters, not good unless you have a pickup truck.
No, I've done them before.
It's only good for 2 people, the front 2 seats. The
Well,
back
yeah.
2 seats, people
What are
are
you
just like,
talking about?
That's
they're like,
it's
what the
only
hell?
for- it's only
if
for
you
the
have a
front
car
seat.
full of people,
We
they'll-
go to drive-in theaters for very different reasons.
Yeah, okay, relax. I'm a 40-year-old man with kids. Relax.
And how were those kids made, Elvin? In the
Not in the drive-in
of the
theater.
drive-in
My
theater.
wife's classy.
It was a truck.
She's bougie.
Oh, right.
She
Let's
went in a
not
camper.
let's not get into that conversation. You know what my first drive-in was? Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not
Awesome.
Indiana Jones Raider. That's because that's what it was called, right?
Oh, yeah?
Originally, that's how old I am.
Yeah.
It wasn't called Indiana Jones. It was just called Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wow.
Did they have
Yeah.
cars back then?
No, I went on my chariot.
Horse and carriage.
Horse and carriage, yeah. Yeah. And it was just a guy drawing.
That just
Watch cave drawing.
Shadow puppetry.
Special effects was that just
Exactly.
Oh my
Stunts are amazing. He almost broke a finger.
The last one I could remember seeing was The Shining,
Oof.
Oh,
which was
Wow.
pretty good. Watching The Shining on that big of a screen in your
Yeah.
car. It's nice.
That happens. Remember Twister from the
Yeah.
80s? They're at a drive-in watching The Shining, and then a Twister comes like through the screen as here's Johnny. Exactly at that moment.
Like that's from a movie clip
From
that happened?
Twister.
That
Yeah.
actually happened?
In the movie Twister.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
So I am not here for the Ghostbusters. March 29th.
So you just buy us tickets. We'll go.
Yeah.
I will. But there is early screening. So if there is a week early screening,
I'll probably have to take my kids, but anyways.
I bet that's killing you that you can't go.
it's really killing me.
Uh,
It's the only type of show in sort of the horror area that I would actually watch.
mm.
Right. So it's my wife's favorite IP.
Ghostbusters is great.
Yeah.
Love every Halloween the original
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Over 50 Game says my first drive-in was Jaws.
do they do boat drive-in theaters?
That's
They
awesome.
do that though,
Yeah.
right?
Do they really?
Yeah.
In-
down in the
inner
bayou,
tube
yeah.
or like
The Bayou.
He's sitting in in
float
an inner
thing.
tube, and they have Jaws
Imagine
on.
watching
like
Jaws
or
in the
Piranha or like
yeah.
Yeah.
Deep
I
Blue
know.
Sea.
I wonder how many people choose
A
to
marathon.
Oh no, you do an endurance thing. Like, all right, whoever loses or pisses themselves first, you're out.
Yeah.
And then see who lasts.
And then you have
just do a
someone
marathon.
somewhere like swimming with a fake fin at near the end of the movie.
Or just grabbing people's legs.
Yeah.
It's gonna like
Oh.
scuba team down there.
Did you guys watch that movie with Bob Odenkirk, Nobody?
No, I saw a lot of.
You guys haven't
yes.
seen that?
I've seen
It's
that. That's
so
was
good. It's probably the best movie you're gonna see this year.
I
And it
don't-
came out 2
I-
years ago.
I didn't see it, but I did take an elevator with him once.
Really?
Did you
Yeah.
really?
In LA.
So the
Did
Nobody,
you?
No.
Did you make
Nobody is awesome.
We
It's
went
an
to a
awesome
drive-in
movie.
together.
You watched it,
Yeah, I
right?
did actually.
I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
I
It's pretty
saw
high. It's a good
lot
action movie.
Yeah.
of previews for it, and I couldn't see Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, because you see Better Call Saul, right?
Well, no, I see. What was his original sketch? Anyway,
Mr. Show.
Mr. Show. Yeah. That's what
Oh
I know
no,
him from.
he does brilliant work.
It looked really good in the previews.
It's really
and
good
then it
movie.
just kinda fell
So
off.
part 2 is in the works.
Really?
Yeah, part 2 is in the
Okay.
works. Yeah, it's a really good movie. If you love action, it's a really good movie to watch.
I'll have to see this.
Yeah.
The second one, I mean.
Yeah.
I've seen the first.
That's pretty cool.
The bus scene was really good.
That was in the preview a
yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Was
and
it?
it looked well. Yeah.
Oh.
It showed a bunch of clips from the bus
Yeah.
fight scene or whatever.
Did you see The Accountant with Ben Affleck? That came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Part 2's in the works.
That's,
Okay.
That
Wow.
sounds like a really boring movie.
No.
The Accountant?
It's crazy
No,
good.
he's like an accountant for like the mafia or whatever.
No CIA.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
Okay, the government mafia.
The other mafia.
He works with the IRA
legal
or
eye.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Accountant. Part 2's in the works. So a lot of part 2s.
Yep.
Well, I think The Shining is more of a drama than a horror. No. It's a psychological horror
Yeah.
until the
Yeah.
end when it turns into an actual, like, not quite slasher horror, but kind of. I guess you could call it slasher horror at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Psychological horror.
There
Yeah.
is a, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say The Shining, like that one's very controversial. The one that what's the director?
Francis Coppola.
No, died. Who did The Shining?
Oh,
Did 2001? Did
127 takes or whatever.
yeah?
The million takes.
You know who I mean?
Jesus
Can't believe we
Christ.
can't think of his name.
We're bad at
Yeah.
talking
Kubrick?
about movies.
Uh,
Oh,
no, not Culver.
Anyways,
Kubrick. Stanley
Yes,
Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. Sorry,
I was Colbert.
because
Zirconia? What?
Colbert. Stephen Colbert.
no, a lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
His version of it. Yeah,
compared
he-
to the book,
yeah,
Yeah.
because he took some liberties to it as
Oh.
well. But
it's a massive book.
even Stephen King actually didn't like it.
He didn't, but Doctor Sleep was
Stephen
good, the
King doesn't
sequel.
like most of the.
Most of his stuff put
Yeah.
to screen.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen
He's
the
his own
sequel?
critic.
He is.
Yeah.
You guys watch Doctor Sleep? You have to. So watch The
I
Shining.
would probably pass out.
No. Watch The Shining, and then watch Doctor Sleep. It is fantastic. It's probably better than the first one.
What's it
Huh.
about?
It's the sequel.
Yeah.
It's when the kid is all grown up.
It's
played
Ewan
by
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Oh,
yeah.
that's.
He does a
I wanted to
fantastic
see
job.
that. Forgot that
And
existed.
it's got this weird type of vampire in it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like very much a Stephen King vampire. It's
I'm out.
no.
And then Barbie shows up.
yeah,
they're not-
definitely
Obi-Wan
not.
Kenobi's in it. Okay.
They're not
I mean, I would have
bloodsuckers.
rushed to what the vampire, but now Barbie's here. That's scary.
They're not bloodsuckers, but it's
She is.
fantastic. Yeah, actually, I'd say that the Doctor Sleep is better than The Shining.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But only because it builds on it so well.
I love the Simpsons Shining. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, the
Shitting.
Halloween special. Yeah.
That's weird. The blood usually gets off at the third floor.
That was probably one of my favorite Simpsons Halloween.
Yeah. Or the beginning shot, because it's that epic shot as they're driving up
Yeah.
and they're going up. It says Tuesday, and then Marge is like, Homer, did you forget to feed the cat? Wednesday. Homer, where's Grandpa? Thursday. Keep going back.
Excuse me. Kiwi's favorite one is Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods is so good.
That one,
Yeah,
I like the
that was
twist.
good.
I loved that movie so much.
I admit though, as soon as they're actually down in the facility, to me, it stopped being a horror movie and it started being
Sci-fi?
a kind of
Yeah,
sci-fi.
absolutely. No, but I loved the fact that it's just such an interesting movie because it starts off as a horror movie and then halfway through it's just like, oh, by the way, it's totally not. And you're like,
Yeah.
well, what? You've got the stoner, you've got the jock, you've got the hot girl, you've got the nerdy girl, you've got the slutty. What? And then it's like, Bradley Whitford shows up and he's got computers. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay.
New show that's coming out. Well, not new show. True Detectives next week.
Yeah.
on
Jodie
HBO.
Foster.
Jodie
Yeah.
Foster.
Yeah.
She has a problem with the new generation Z. She's like,
Yeah, it's
they're
because she's
very
old.
lazy.
Who cares?
She said they're very lazy,
She's boomer.
and she's like they don't want to work hard.
Welcome to every
Yep.
boomer.
I'm with her.
Every boomer says it. Did you see that newscaster who shit on the kid who beat Tetris?
I have no idea.
Okay, so some
Someone-
kid beat
what?
Tetris
Yeah.
for the first time in
Oh, yeah.
34 years.
I saw
Ever.
that.
He
Yeah.
was 13 or something. So essentially, you have to get to a certain high level. Before, nobody was able to get to that because it would crash the code and it would be a random generation of colors. And then it got to a point where you couldn't actually see because it'd be like variations of gray that an NES is producing. So, but then he figured he got past those levels. So essentially, it's what's called a kill screen with older games, is where you get so far in a game that is just one level repeating. Same thing with Pac-Man, Galaga, whatever, that the system can't keep up and then it just crashes. And it's a mathematically predictable crash that it's like, all right, at this level, if you get a one line, it'll crash the game, and that's kill screen. Nobody's ever done this. They've done it with TALs, which is tool assisted speedrunning bots, robots that hit buttons or whatever. So they've done it with like TAL bots before, but no human has done it. This 13-year-old kid did it, blew everyone's mind. First human to beat Tetris. Some newscaster was just like, I think she's Australian. She's like, after telling this, is just like, yeah, as a mother, I have to say, put the video games down, kid, go outside. The internet just destroyed. She's the most hated newscaster in the world because she's like, you are shitting on this kid's dreams. He is so, just say you're proud of him and say good job, damn it.
As
Anyway,
a mother,
yeah.
I'm disappointed in my child for
Yeah.
getting a world record.
Yeah, exactly. Being one of the most prolific peoples in this huge sport and like community. Yeah. So anyway, Jodie Foster can go fuck herself for those comments too.
That's one of the most well-known games of all
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They made a movie about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said they're lazy. And I can't wait for her new show that's coming out, True Detectives. Let's see how good that is, because I did like the other ones. The one with
Woody Harrelson and
Woody Harrelson
first
one was
one?
the best one. I
Yeah,
think.
first
Matthew?
season was
Yeah,
really, really
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Woody
Matthew
Harrelson?
McConaughey.
Matthew
Yeah,
McConaughey.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is an all-star cast right there.
Yeah.
Well, I
And then
mean, the internet had been screaming about that forever. It's just like, we just want a buddy cop movie with these two guys, and they're like, how about a TV show by HBO?
I
And
thought-
they were like, what?
I really thought they were just gonna keep making them.
Yeah.
And then they changed it up. I mean, I didn't mind the second one, but it was not close to the first one.
Well, it was the same kind of thing with Fargo.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Fargo, they just kept changing up the
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has a similar thing where it was like first season, phenomenal. Second season, third season, phenomenal. So
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds accepted the Emmy as Deadpool, which I
I
thought
saw
was
that.
fantastic, brilliant.
Yeah.
What did he accept it for?
I
Who
don't
did
know.
he accept it
I
for?
hope it was for Deadpool.
that came out.
Oh, no,
3
no.
years ago.
It was for his documentary, the
Oh,
soccer,
Wrexham.
Wrexham.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
awesome.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it won something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a promotional machine. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm promoting Deadpool 3 already.
Oh yeah.
Well, he
Sure.
sold his aviation drink for like 700,000.
What?
Yeah,
That's it?
I
Well,
feel like it would
That
be
sounds like a
more.
bad deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he only invested 100 grand into that thing.
I don't think he needs the money anyways.
He bought. He
He,
What?
he created a. I think he still has
Gin.
shares in it or something, but
it's a
We
gin
didn't
company.
create it. He bought into it.
He bought into it. Yeah, yeah.
and then he
but
sold it
was
for
promoting-
700. He bought it for 100 and sold it for 700.
Oh, if it was just shared, okay.
Yeah,
Speaking of the Emmys, though, so Last of Us has already won a bunch of Emmys because they're
Mm.
giving out Emmys all week, right?
Yeah.
So Nick Offerman from our favorite episode, right? That
Yep.
episode of he won Best Guest Appearance.
Good.
Now they're talking about should they continue on or do a prequel?
no,
No,
I agree. I
Lightning
agree.
in a bottle. It was a beautiful story. Go away.
don't water it down.
Exactly.
Leave it beautiful. Leave it there.
I agree too.
You
Well,
still
then
have a
Nick
lot of
Offerman's
stories
like,
to
I'll
tell
do it.
right now.
Well, and
anyway.
they already told
No.
his whole goddamn story.
Yeah, I don't need to know what kind of
There were
vegetables they were planting in the
4
backyard.
montages in that episode,
Yeah.
and we see them literally die of old age, essentially.
Do you think he got that award because of the circumstances?
Because of how everyone cried like a little baby when they watched it. Yeah, that's
Well,
why.
that means you're a good actor.
Yeah.
You're making people emotional. You're selling the
Who's he
story.
up against? I didn't even know there was an award for that.
There's in the Emmys. There's award
A
for
million
everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the Oscars, which only has
Yeah.
There's still a lot of, but still
You get an Emmy.
Succession
You get an Emmy.
cleaned up. I heard
Mhm.
at the Golden Globes. Yeah,
they cleaned up.
and so did Oppenheimer
What's
for the movie.
the difference between Emmys and Golden Globes? Are they the same thing? I hate how there's two
One's a
different
There's
names.
another one in between right now. The Actors Guild.
Yeah, there's a lot. This is what
Wait,
happens.
Emmys, is that the
Emmys is
statue
just
guy?
TV. Emmys is just TV. Golden Globes
Oh.
is film and TV.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And then the Oscars
It's just film.
Oscars, the statue.
And then
Ah,
the
statue,
Actor
yeah.
Guild Award too.
Yeah, but no one cares.
It's
Isn't
just
that Actor
a-
Guild Award or something
Yeah.
that's happening as well right now in
Yeah.
between.
It's just
re-
one circle jerk after another.
You don't like handing
It's
out
another reason
golden
to dress
trophies
up.
to millionaires?
No,
What's wrong?
It's
no,
that
I want to see them go into an arena and fight to the death.
It's that meme of Obama like giving himself an award.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Succession. I've only watched a couple of episodes of Succession.
Season 4 was great.
I can't.
It was
get
on my list.
season 1. I just I don't know if this is. for
Is
me.
that where Kieran Culkin?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he
okay.
won an award.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And then
yeah.
he said, "Suck it, Pedro."
Yes. Yeah.
You know the funny thing is, me and my wife didn't realize that Macaulay Culkin had a brother.
Really?
We didn't know that.
Kieran Culkin, like
He's
Yeah,
in
everything.
Home Alone.
I know.
He's
So
also in
my
Scott
wife's like,
Pilgrim.
is that Macaulay Culkin's brother? I'm like,
Did
no, he
you-
doesn't have a brother.
Did you see Scott
a-
Pilgrim?
Then I look at his last name. I'm like, it's Culkin.
Yeah,
They have another brother too.
yeah.
Is he in movies too?
Yeah. He
Yep.
was in one of the Scream movies. He was in
Yep.
Scream 4.
Nice.
Did you watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yes.
He's his roommate.
Oh man.
That's Kieran Culkin.
Do you guys notice on the chat people are talking to each other and they're not even talking to us?
Yeah, that's a good chat. That's a
So that's
community.
interesting. Maybe the bloody elevator with the hidden body part. I didn't realize
What?
that either.
What are we
But
talking
they're-
about?
Nazi
Look, I did a
zombies.
comment above it.
Oh, okay.
The bloody scene in actually maybe you don't in The Shining.
I
where
don't.
the
I
blood
never
comes
watched
out of the
it.
elevator.
I never watched it.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the.
Hey,
Clips
you know
of it.
that
I'm like,
blood-
nope, not
you know
doing
blood
that.
scene that every TV show and movie is
Yeah, I know.
always referenced.
Yeah, I know.
That's from
That's
the
from
show.
a
That's
movie.
the reason why I don't watch it.
Or the twins in the hallway that everyone references.
Yeah, no
Yep.
thanks. Don't
Or
give
the
me nightmares. I have a long hallway. I don't want to see people in there.
You've essentially seen the movie. With how many things have referenced
Yeah.
it, you have watched
By
every
accident,
scene.
yes.
It's the most famous line. Here's Johnny.
Here's
right?
Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
It's like,
But I'm saying like every scene in that movie is so prolific that you have watched the entire thing. If you watched it now,
Yeah.
you would just be like, oh, that's from Family Guy. Oh, that's from Simpsons. Oh, that's from this movie.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
every 5 seconds.
That's pretty much how I watched the movie.
Well, there was a movie that I
By accident.
I don't see a body part in it.
In the blood.
Yeah, no,
Red
I don't.
Rum. Scott Pilgrim's so good. Did you watch the TV show? It's also really good. They just Netflix just came out with it, I think, like a month or two ago. Came out with a mini series, little animated mini series. It was also phenomenal.
Anything else on the docket today?
You know, have you guys? Okay, so last week we talked about a bunch of movies that were coming out. We skipped one called Argyle. Have you guys heard about Argyle? It's with Henry Cavill. I think we watched the trailer.
Is that
for it.
Netflix?
I don't know if it's coming on Netflix or not. Anyways, I heard the story behind, and I don't know if anyone in the chat has heard this as well. The story behind this movie, Argyle, is there's a bunch of mystery behind it because the book hasn't even come out yet.
Oh,
And now all these people, if you look it up, Argyle the movie, the mystery behind it, people are saying that this is all like a big publicity stunt. That the director has like written the book, or people are even saying that Taylor Swift has written the book.
sure.
And so, yeah, there's all this stuff about the book hasn't come out yet, but the movie's coming out, and people are wondering who's. And if you look up the author, I forget her name. Like you can't find pictures of her or anything.
It was written by AI.
The movie.
That's what people thought. That's what some people think as well.
The movie poster I thought was a minion.
Yeah, that's the movie poster. Yeah.
Or no, it looks like Among Us.
It is a
Yeah,
Netflix.
It's an
Yeah.
imposter.
John Cena's in it.
Yeah, it's got a huge cast.
Yeah, the trailer came out for this like almost 6 months ago.
Yeah, we saw it. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we might have watched it here.
Yeah.
But yeah, the author is Ellie Conway. And if you just
People are saying is a pen name.
yeah, and the mystery behind Argyle.
I don't think it's gonna be good.
Probably not. It is a James Bond sort of mystery spy thing. But
So there's a new Walking Dead coming out.
Okay.
Rick is back.
Wow.
From the dead?
He never died. He
Wow.
never saw the. He got rescued in the helicopter.
Wait, what?
How did you not know that? He was lying there and he got rescued.
Oh, I don't remember.
because
that
I
at
stopped
all.
watching it 8 years ago.
I did.
No,
Stop
no, it was right after he died.
Yeah,
They
I
show
know.
they show at the end he gets rescued by the helicopter.
I know, but I'm saying a lot's happened in the last
Mhm.
8 years.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah, so the trailer dropped today in the morning. So it's got Rick and Michonne, and he's actually part of an army, like an actual army.
What?
Yeah, so it's gonna be very interesting. There's a guy that looks like Sean Connery.
They should just like find a cure for the zombies and everything goes back to normal. I'm getting tired of all the like. I love
It's a
the
new,
zombie
so February, I believe 20 something like that. It's gonna come out.
because like at one point the zombies have to all disappear because they've rotted away to a point where they can't move. We've
Mhm.
seen that is what
We see that,
happens.
yeah, in 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
That's
one-
premise.
in the
It's
Walking
called
Dead,
The
we
Walking
saw it.
Dead. It's called The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live.
Yeah, but we've seen the bodies of the zombies eventually rot away to the point where they can't move. They
How?
can't do
What's the
anything.
timeline of this show? Like, how long has it been? Like in the lore of the show, day one he gets out of the hospital. Rick Grimes, I'm a cop.
There's a Fear of the Walking Dead. It was a
Yeah, I know.
season. That was supposed to be like a prequelish type,
yeah. Dumb.
and then that
Nobody
crossover.
watched
Yeah,
it.
I didn't watch it either. I was just like, nope.
Norman Reedus isn't on a motorbike. I don't
Nope.
care
Yeah,
anymore.
nobody cares. Yeah, and then they have him on his own show in Paris.
Yeah, and also
I
nobody
never
cared.
watched that. I don't even know did it come out. I think it did. Yeah, I didn't care. I left when most of the main original cast started dying.
I stopped after the cabin. I stopped right before what's the baseball? He's like an anime villain. Baseball bat.
Negan?
Yeah,
Oh,
right
yeah?
before him.
Okay, no,
Right.
I watched after he finished.
I stopped right before there because I'd also read the graphic novels before, and anyway, I
It-
stopped caring about that show then.
Takes place for about 13 and a half years.
That's too
according
many
to
years.
Screen Rant.
When Rick's daughter was wielding a sword, I'm like, I'm out. Yeah,
That's a thing.
yeah, it's a thing.
That's dumb.
I'm like, I'm out. I can't do this. now.
That's bad.
Like it's just too far gone now.
Yeah.
It's just I'm like, no,
Bring
I'm good.
aliens in and give people superpowers.
Yeah.
Superpowers.
Like I was so angry when Rick had to leave the show. I mean, I know in reality what happened, but the character itself, when it went away, I was like, this took like half of my soul away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
phenomenal. The first 2-3 seasons
Oh,
or whatever.
easy 3 seasons, easy.
Absolutely.
Even that Punisher was in there. What's his name?
Yeah. No.
Barenthal.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
He was phenomenal. Like every person in there was a hugely important integral piece of the cast.
Yeah.
There were no duds, and then once they get to the cabin or the farm or whatever, then it kind of like, oh wow, and then it gets more intense, and then it drops off hard, and then like you can almost see the budget get cut. Like the cameras look shittier, like, and then
Well, I think the budget did get cut because the ratings went down. When you get rid of main characters, ratings
Yeah.
are going to go down.
Yep.
Right.
well,
Because-
especially that quickly too. It was like,
Oh,
all
it
right,
was.
this guy's dead.
yeah.
All right, a week later, this guy's dead, and you're like, okay,
People
cool.
were getting slaughtered at record pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially the guy, the Korean guy, what's his name? Who is in Invincible, the voice.
Yeah, Ken, is that his name?
When he died, my wife was mad.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
my wife really liked that character. Right?
Mhm.
She's like, I'm not doing this anymore. She's like,
There was
I'm out.
with a friend of mine. He was like, yeah, I was gonna start watching Sons of Anarchy, and then I watched the first episode, and I was like, oh, this is my favorite character. And then a buddy of mine was like, oh, he dies in like 2 episodes, and I was like, cool, never fucking watching this show ever again. And he like
It was actually-
immediately dropped off. He was like, okay, I don't care now.
No, that was a good show.
That's why Marvel never kills anybody. In fact, you watched Echo
Yeah, Eckhart.
and Kingpin gets shot in the face in Hawkeye, but he's back.
Yeah.
Does he have a patch?
Yes.
Yeah, it's based in the comic books.
It is.
So okay,
Well, he's blinded in the
I never read
comics.
them, but I saw the cover for it. Yeah.
He's blinded in the comics, and he's not blinded
Yeah.
here. So they're taking some liberties.
You
whatever.
watched
But-
2 episodes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the first 2
Yeah.
episodes, and they feel like the old Daredevil TV show.
I'm trying to block people's comments everywhere, and anyone's giving their ratings right now. I'm trying to block it. I watched, I want to say 15 minutes of it this afternoon. I had a little bit of time,
Mhm.
and I was like, did I click on the right show? Because it was like really sci-fi for me in the beginning. I
Yeah.
was like,
yeah,
what's going on
that's
here?
what I
right?
thought too.
Yeah.
That opening.
Yeah. And so I
Where-
did watch, I'm not going to spoil it, but I did watch when things hit the fan, so to speak.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll check it out more before I give my opinion on it. But
Well, they've dropped everything too, right? It's
Yeah.
not like they're waiting week
yeah,
by week.
5
Everything's-
episodes straight up.
everything's
And
out.
they're about
Last
45 minutes
16-year-old
each.
They actually go down and count. I
Oh,
I
really?
went through the count. Like the first one was like almost
45,
and then the last it keeps
I wonder if
going
that's by
down,
design.
down. I don't know.
maybe,
I don't know.
or if the,
You build up at the beginning, right? And then you work your way down.
I was saying to Elvin, I didn't notice. I asked him, I was like, how long are the episodes? Because I didn't notice.
yeah.
Which is
the first episode when I clicked the timeline, it said 45 minutes.
Right.
so about half hour long each.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice that it was a half hour. I wasn't like, oh, more. But also, I think it has something to do with the fact that if I wanted to, I want more, I could just watch the next episode because it's because they did a Netflix thing.
Yeah.
As opposed to just,
Which is rare for Disney, right? They usually they like to
Never-
bring it out.
or they'll
Week
do
by
the first.
week.
Here's the first 2 episodes
Yeah.
as an apology for delaying it.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. There's a fight scene in I think this.
There's no slow motion.
It's no slow motion. They do a oneer for the first episode or maybe the second, the one with not Deadpool, Daredevil. They do like it's a fight scene that you can watch the background characters and see them doing stuff,
Not just
and
waiting.
they're not just like
Waiting for the turn.
boom. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the
All right,
background.
you go.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
So
they should be pointing. You want to go?
Yeah, it's not like fast camera movements. It's like, okay, here's this. We're focusing on this. We're looking at this. We're looking at this. There's some good cuts.
So it's not a Star Wars TV show battle.
No,
Okay.
no. The people who are in this show, they know how to fight, and they paid them to get better at it for camera.
All right. I'm probably watching with my oldest son because she's deaf, right? So
Yeah.
he's probably gonna be like, "What the hell? They're signing?
Yeah.
All right, let me get into this."
Yeah.
Right?
She's deaf. She's.
I'm just gonna put it on. He'll
she's got-
walk by,
Oh yeah.
and I just want to see his reaction. He'll be like, "What the hell? Wait, hold on. I
Does
saw
that-
her sign."
Does
'Cause
that
I've seen him do
actress?
that sometimes.
Because she has an artificial limb as well. Her
Yeah.
leg.
What are you trying to
She's-
What are you trying to say? I should take my kids' legs.
Yeah, maybe you'll get better at fighting.
Yeah. I was just wondering if the
Write 'em
actress
down.
actually did.
I'm just
have
making
that.
you superhero son.
Yeah, just
Hold
come
on,
into
let me
my
get this
lab.
all.
And I was just wondering if the actress actually was like that.
Yeah, no.
She is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the girl who plays the younger her
Uh-huh.
is her little cousin.
Oh, interesting.
One thing I don't like is how they dumb down the look of the character. If you look at her in real life, like when she's doing her own thing in life, she's actually way better looking. I don't know why they
think
try to
they're-
do that.
I think they're doing the,
Grungiest type of look.
well because she's downtrodden and she needs to overcome. So this is normal. It's like the nerdy girl in high school who then turns into be like a
Hey, that's my wife.
It's my wife. Damn you. All right. Anything else?
Oh,
I-
wait. So more on that.
Okay.
So like her look in the comics is like super comic-y, whatever. When Daredevil shows up, he's like comic realist or comic like 1-to-1 costume weapons. When he shows up in the show, so I think she might come out looking similar to what she looks like in the comics.
So we had internal discussions about who would be the new Kang. I was asked this afternoon by our friend. So I do have breaking news.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not confirmed yet, though. It's rumored, but
I've got breaking rumors.
it is to be him to replace him. His name is, if I can pull it up here, Coleman Domingo.
Don't know.
Who dat?
It is rumored that he will replace Jonathan Majors as Kang.
What's he been in?
I've seen this floating around a lot of places. So it is still not official. I don't think they're going to make it official because you know what Jonathan Majors is doing right now? He's doing the rounds, PR rounds right now.
Of course he is, because he pays millions of dollars to a company to do PR for him.
Yeah, so he's doing the PR rounds,
Yeah.
and I think he's holding talks with Marvel to come back. And Marvel's, I don't know what's taking Marvel so long. I think Marvel needs to just put this to bed and just say
No.
officially you're done.
Marvel also has a PR team. And
Wait a
their-
second, give him a chance.
Their people are talking to their people.
Yeah.
Nobody at Disney is talking to
That's not
Jonathan
Idris,
Majors.
that's not Idris Elba. It's Coleman Domingo.
Saying it's Idris Elba light.
Oh,
Yeah,
light.
like-
Oh,
That's not nice.
the Wish.com version.
Oh,
I don't know. Has he been in anything
But-
good?
Well, they can't afford Idris Elba, anyways.
But isn't the whole thing that they're actually, well, this is again speculation that they're actually just going to go away from the Kang storyline for, they already changed the name. It's not Kang Dynasty anymore.
What
Oh,
it is,
did
is
they?
that-
It's now just Avengers 5.
yeah.
they're
But
gonna rename it again.
Well, they're going to
down the
rename
road,
it, but they
yeah.
took
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
They had always said it was Avengers
Kang
5 is going to
Dynasty.
be Kang Dynasty. Avengers 6 will be Secret Wars.
Yeah.
But now they've taken away that name for now.
Unfortunately, it won't be Idris Elba. Like I said, they can't afford him, so it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Disney's
And-
got more.
And Idris Elba probably doesn't want to do it anyways.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the next Bond. That's what I heard.
That'd be good.
I heard that
No,
10 years ago.
No, I wanted I want him as a Bond. I actually think he'd be really good. I can't remember the actor's name, but the rumor is fairly confirmed now.
James
who it is.
McAvoy.
Can't remember who it is.
Is
I'm
he
gonna-
he might be too short.
For
No,
Stormtrooper?
It's not James McAvoy.
No, for Bond.
It's this guy. I think he's an Irish actor. I can't remember him too well. Let me,
What's wrong with Henry Cavill as James Bond?
Yeah.
He would be good.
But I think he's
too
gonna-
jacked.
but I
he's
think-
too American.
Oh, is it
No, I
Aaron
think he's
Taylor
occupied with
Johnson?
Warhammer stuff for
Let me look
Amazon
him
right
up.
now.
Aaron
Anyways,
Taylor.
No,
Did you-
no,
did you
there's
hear about
Warhammer
that?
stuff just in his living room. He's like, no,
No, no,
no.
he's doing a Warhammer,
I know.
but I think he's
He
gonna
looks-
spend a lot of time.
Pretty good. I'll just have a next James Bond, and he might pop up the next one who's rumored.
Even Tom Hiddleston was rumored at some point.
Yeah,
Well-
but Travis, this one's different because Jonathan Majors is confirmed a shit, and Disney fired him for being a piece of shit. So now somebody has to pick up the slack for him being a piece of shit. And
Just keep your finger on the button.
Just hold it down.
so they had all this stuff planned, and then he fucked it up by being a piece of shit.
You forgot shit. I mean, sorry.
You fucked it up. Sorry.
Oh, so good.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
who
it's
it
true.
was.
Batman's never been
It might be Aaron Taylor Johnson.
the same guy forever.
Aaron Taylor Johnson was Quicksilver in Avengers 2.
Avengers 2, Quicksilver. Oh,
Or the brother that
The
dies.
brother.
That dies. And he was
He was
recently.
boring.
He was also in.
That's not a Bond. That's not suave and debonair. That's meek. And...
Well, he was he was also in Bullet Train last or 2 summers, and he was a little bit more suave in that.
Okay.
Henry Cavill could do it. I know.
I
People
think he's
would-
too square jawed.
He is.
Like even Daniel
Sean-
Craig was a stretch. Like he settled into that Bond.
Yeah, but
I
look
think.
at Sean Connery. Sean
'cause he
Connery
was
used
drinking
to be
beer,
a
not,
bodybuilder. He won contests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean
Sean Connery
Sean
used to be a
Connery.
bodybuilder.
Really?
When you look at his young photos, you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
That's why he said that line to Nicolas Cage. Huh?
Wait, which one?
I'm not gonna say it on
The
here.
backhand one?
No,
He said
the prom queen at the prom.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Your best. That was such an awesome
Oh.
line. Oh man,
He's had
We
you know-
shouldn't let age worry us about a Bond movie. Sean
No.
Connery played Bond with full-on gray hair. as
age
well.
isn't the thing.
Never say never again.
Right. They brought him. He came back.
Yeah, he came back. Where he wore
That's
toupee
right.
in every single film. He had like not even like salt and pepper, like full-on gray hair in his last.
Was
Bond
that
movie.
before or after he did? What was the movie we reviewed him in? Where he was the Spanish
I should think
Oh,
it was-
Highlander.
I
The
think it was after
Highlander.
that one actually.
Yeah.
Never Say Never Again was after they already did all the Roger Moore movies.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it was a while. It was like 20 years later.
Brandon,
So who's your favorite Bond then?
Take a guess.
Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery. Yeah,
Okay.
I love him.
Pierce for me.
Really? Too
'Cause
many
that was my
gadgets for me.
That was my first Bond that I watched.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would
Yeah,
I would
Pierce.
say the same.
And the fact that he's Canadian too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh right, a Canadian Bond.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
It's Canadian.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
didn't
sure
know
he's
that.
got like one side of the family
All right.
passport. Right? He did ads for the Canadian government.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
Before. He played what's his name, Little Sparrow or something.
Adam Driver as Bond. There's no way they're doing that. There's no way.
No.
You're killing the man.
got me
Brandon
coughing.
Coast. Does anyone remember?
Jonathan
the very,
Majors could be Bond.
Does anyone remember the very first Batman before Adam West? Yeah, that was Lazenby.
I didn't even know there's a Batman before Adam West. I thought
I was
he
making a
was
Bond
Batman.
joke.
Oh,
The Bond guy.
Well,
didn't
you would think I would know that because this is my
even... I said
timeline. but,
Lazenby.
I remember Adam West. I'm just kidding.
He was the best dancing Batman ever.
I want.
I know.
Yeah, I'm running with the bomb.
why doesn't Batman dance anymore?
You are.
Yeah.
Why so serious?
Yeah, why doesn't he? That's why he's so mad. He doesn't dance.
Doesn't have a sidekick. Doesn't dance.
That's because his parents are dead and they didn't teach him how to dance. Oh,
Rachel.
where are the other drugs going?
Okay, speaking of old, not that we are. Here's a list of movies that turned 40 this year.
Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh,
Okay.
Really?
they're coming out again.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
making another
They're
I
one.
can't
Yeah.
wait. Axel's back, baby.
Yep.
Ghostbusters, original Ghostbusters, 1980. This is fall from
Mm.
1984. Gremlins,
Mm-hmm.
Amadeus, Indiana
Is that the song?
Jones, Temple of
Amadeus,
Doom,
Amadeus.
Karate Kid,
Mm-hmm.
Never Ending Story,
Oh,
Yep.
Nate's
God.
favorite, Nightmare on Elm Street, Terminator, and Purple Rain, all from 1984.
Oh, and the best we all know. Purple Rain.
Indiana Jones. What are you talking about?
Purple Rain.
Yeah, that's a good year for movies.
Yeah.
It was.
Indiana Jones, Karate Kid, Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop.
Whoa,
That's
all in
Terminator.
1 year?
1980.
Half of them are coming
I
out
would
again
have lost
this
my
year.
mind.
Yeah.
I was only 3.
Most people did.
I was 3.
Why do you think acid was popular?
Imagine Tom Holland. Tom Holland's too small.
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet too small.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bond's got to be
Yeah.
6 feet.
Be a prequel.
Exactly. I'm saying like
There's a level there. you
I'm
have to have.
saying if Cavill shed like 50 pounds of bulk.
Yeah.
Bond's 182 pounds.
Yeah.
So
So
Is
he's
that a fact?
that's a fact.
okay. So he is
Bond has to be 182.
my size. He's
Should
the
be.
exact. I am Bond
So then
size.
Cavill's out. there.
Cavill is
Ca-
2 of me.
Even if Cavill's
I'm
starved for a
6
month,
foot,
he still
180,
won't even get to that
190.
weight.
You're one of Cavill's legs.
Yeah, exactly. Like Cavill. Okay, yeah. I am the size of Cavill's neck. Okay, like that's not a Bond.
But have
Yeah.
you guys seen The Man from Uncle?
Yeah.
This is a similar character, a little different. He's
Sure.
American.
But he's like 230 pounds in that movie. He still seems big.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel Craig was pretty big in Casino
Yeah, but
Royale.
Daniel Craig can slim down. Like he was slim in the Bond movies.
Yeah.
But he
Tall,
was
but
like,
slim. Yeah.
I know that you said Sean Connery lifted weights, but wasn't Daniel Craig with the first Bond that was actually like
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
built?
He was the biggest, I would say, of the
Yeah.
Bonds.
Yeah.
Pierce probably was the smallest.
That's what I was saying. Like I was saying, like Daniel Craig was a stretch,
yeah.
I think, and it took him a little while because I remember when the first movie came out, they were like, the internet was like,
Yeah,
up
I was on that
But
train
he-
too. I was like,
because he
what
wasn't
in
drinking
the world?
martinis, he had Heinekens.
Oh, yeah. No, he had a martini.
Did
The
he?
second one.
Oh,
It's
the
funny
second
too
one.
because
Yeah.
Roger Moore, he had
Yeah.
light hair, blonde hair.
Sure.
But Roger Moore was on the same side.
But they didn't invent color yet, so
right?
it's still black and white.
They're
so
very
you couldn't
similar.
tell.
Yeah, I'd say he's halfway between him and Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Sure.
Roger Moore.
Yeah.
He wasn't like he was tall.
Yeah.
Look what Travis says there.
Jeremy Allen?
Eddie.
For some reason, I read that as like Jeremy Clarkson, as in Top
I
Gear.
one of Eddie Murphy's Kiss My Blank $, for Beverly Hills Cop 3 in my wallet.
Nice.
Nice. Why is it in your wallet? Why don't you get that
Framed.
minted?
Yeah.
That wasn't a very good one.
Well,
Beverly Hills 3.
No, that was
Well-
like, where's my money? I'm out.
Yeah. We'll see
Yeah.
what this one is. This one's just
I saw
called,
the trailer for it.
Looks
And
okay.
it looks good. Yeah.
It's just called like Axel F.
It's a
isn't it?
show, TV show on Netflix. It's
Oh,
not a movie.
It's not a movie?
No, I could be wrong.
I thought it was a movie on
I
Netflix.
think it's a movie on Netflix.
I'm now always confused whenever it's like coming to Netflix. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, is it a movie or TV show?
Well, because half the time they don't
I think
tell you.
they're
They just show the
confused.
trailer.
Yeah.
In the last minute.
It says
Let's make it
coming
a movie.
soon.
Yeah, well, or no, they're just like, all right, how much is it? Okay, this much. That much? It's a movie. Oh, okay, sure, yeah, no problem. Here you go.
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a half. It's like, oh, is it? Is it like a part
Can you
one?
stretch it longer?
Yeah.
Make it into a series?
Well, like,
please?
is it a TV show or is it a short movie?
Yeah.
Lewis
it is.
Wilson.
It is a movie. So
Who's Lewis Wilson?
He was the first Batman.
Oh. There we go.
Before
Thank you for that.
the Adam West. My brain just froze.
And then who is that? Name all the Batmans. Go.
List them off. And
Yeah,
no
thanks.
interruptions in
I
between.
don't know all about
I'm
it.
a-
If you get interrupted, you
I
have
can
to
do
start
it.
again.
I can do it.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer,
Yeah.
George Clooney,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's his name? J Lo's husband,
Ben?
Ben Affleck.
You can't give him. He's supposed to guess these. You can't tell.
What did I say?
Robert-
Start again.
Robert Pattinson.
You
And
missed
then-
one.
You missed one.
You
missed
missed
one?
one.
Actually,
You missed two.
you missed two.
Technically, yeah.
I missed two.
And then Michael Keaton again.
No, don't look at comments. No. The cat's cheating. Stop commenting, everyone.
I don't know who Edward Cullen is.
That was the vampire's name in the shitty movie.
Okay, who am I missing?
You didn't say Adam West.
You did.
I said after Adam West.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I
That
said
was
after-
that was implied.
You still
but-
missing
I said
one?
after Adam
Okay,
West.
I
I was
won't
starting
say
from
the
Michael
other.
Home
Keaton.
Alone, the mommy yells. Oh no. The kid is
Macaulay Culkin was Batman?
no, Nick Cage.
Kevin Conroy. The voice of Batman from all the animated movies and
Oh.
games and everything.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
He was
Yeah.
pretty good, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's my favorite. Like when I played the
I was
game,
talking about movies.
Yeah.
like I can't right now. I just watched the new Batman.
Well, there is a movie. The dark.
I was talking about non-animated movies
No,
that
but
I've
he-
seen.
no,
I was talking about movies I've
He
seen.
showed up on live too.
the Mask
In the Flash,
Phantasm.
in
I
Green
think
Arrow.
City of Owls
He was
also pretty
Batman.
good.
Yeah.
In the last Flash movie?
Yeah.
No, in the Flash TV show, he was in there as Batman.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm talking about
Kevin
things
Conroy-
I've seen.
Re-
Popular stuff.
Nobody also has seen the Flash TV show.
9 seasons, not popular, huh? I mean, I bailed after 5 seasons. But yeah, Kevin Conroy probably my favorite.
Yeah.
He's iconic. His voice is just like, because I just watched the new DC animated movie yesterday night.
Oh, Will Arnett. You're right.
Oh,
Oh,
Lego.
That's
Yeah.
actually the best Batman. I love that.
That's-
movie.
Hey, that's a close second for voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
even both, but
actually did
that
do a good
Lego
job.
Batman movie is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That was one of the
With-
the few spin-offs where like everyone unanimously
Here.
like after the Lego movie and they're like, hey, we're making a Lego Batman movie, and
This is-
everyone's like, hell yeah, you are.
This is a scene from Lego Batman. Okay, ready?
That's the wrong camera.
Oh, you didn't switch it.
I didn't know what you were doing.
You just that one.
Okay. No. Well, now you can do
this one.
Now you can do that one. All right.
But you won't be
Take
able to hear
two.
me.
You just walk.
Hello, secret camera.
Okay, and then put the audio over it. There we go.
That part.
That was the worst sequence ever.
We tried when we did rehearsals, Justin.
I
I,
know,
told you I was
sorry,
going to
I
do
forgot.
that.
You didn't give me my
See what I gotta deal
my
with
cue
internet.
word.
Anyways,
Anything else?
one other thing.
Okay.
There was so there's a new Captain America. Well, Captain America movie doesn't come out for a couple years,
Right.
and this always happens. Lego, I think,
Spoiled it.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
with a red Hulk.
Oh no, that was in the works for a while.
But I didn't. That was supposed to be a part of the movie.
Harrison Ford is the Hulk, Red Hulk.
Yeah.
But that was going to be part of the
he's
movie.
president.
Yeah, because they're forming what is it called?
The Justice League.
I knew he was going to be in the movie, but I didn't know that he was.
What is it?
I don't know this guy. They're supposed to.
I knew
He help
Harrison
me out if
Ford.
he's even still here.
I knew Harrison Ford was going to be in it because he took over for William Hurt that
Yeah,
passed away.
Rest in peace.
But I
yeah.
didn't know that he was going to.
So the character itself in the comics decides to inject himself with Weapon X,
Okay.
which is the same thing that Wolverine got as well.
Okay.
So there's a connection there that they're probably going to build on. It's called Weapon X because it's Roman numeral number 10. Wolverine got the 10th iteration of that thing. He gets somewhere in the middle, and then he ends up being the Red Hulk. And that's how it's going to happen. And the Red Hulk is stronger, better, and everything the Hulk is.
He's red.
Right.
Smarter.
But it
Yeah,
wasn't.
and
It
he's
wasn't
a
confirmed.
communist.
That's confirmed, but that wasn't confirmed that that's actually going to happen in the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The new movie with
It was just
where
said that he's gonna be that character. Yeah, it didn't
Right.
say when. Yeah,
right.
so I'm assuming in the Captain America Winter Soldier or whatever it is.
It's New
Summer-
Order or
Summer
something.
Soldier.
Summer
New Order.
Solstice, whatever.
Summer
it is, yeah.
Solstice.
The problem is when you've already had such massive world-ending villains, having the Red Hulk doesn't seem like a big deal anymore.
Me and Dee are debating about I don't like the new Captain America character. Not the Anthony Mackie's a great
agent?
actor.
U.S. agent. or
Yeah,
whatever?
No,
The new Captain America is Anthony Mackie, Falcon.
Falcon becomes.
Oh right.
He's got
never
the
mind.
wings
Yeah.
with the Captain America suit on now, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he has no superhuman abilities. How is he able to throw a vibranium shield and make it?
Because he practiced at his
And then
mom's
he's like,
cabin
"Well, it's
for a
vibranium.
week.
It's super light." I'm like, "Look, it's not a frisbee, okay? You got like he was throwing it and making it stick onto tree branches and like barks, and I'm like,
Yeah, 'cause
how?
he throws it really hard, and he
Yeah.
practiced. We had a montage.
So
I need
bad.
a montage.
He's got wings. That helps.
Yeah,
He's
aerodynamic. He's
standing.
more
He's
aerodynamic.
standing.
He's more
If
aerodynamic.
he's
movie.
Yeah.
flying down and
Is
throwing
that-
it, okay, fine, I'll give him that.
Is that suit from Wakanda or no?
No.
Okay, it's
That's
not.
Winter Soldier you're talking about.
No, I know, but I was just
The-
wondering if his was
No,
as
no.
well.
No,
His
his suit
grandma
is-
made it or something. I
No,
don't know.
Tony
It's
Stark
super
made
puffy
it.
too. Like it looks goofy on
It
it.
does, but that's because it's a wingsuit.
No. The chest is like all sticking out, like it's like air pockets in
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
And you're just like, that
that's
looks
for
really weird.
aerodynamics.
His neck is like
He's got more air.
Disappeared.
Yeah, that's to protect his.
It looks like
neck
the Michelin
from
Man. Okay.
birds.
The fashion in this movie is gonna suck.
Yeah. I think that
That's
movie's
why I
gonna,
watch Marvel movies.
Yeah,
the fashion.
I want to see what they're wearing.
it-
I
that
love dressing
movie's
up
gonna
as Thor.
bomb. Yeah, that movie's not gonna do good.
What, the Captain America
Yeah,
thing?
I don't think that'll do good.
Well, you mean in the next group of Marvel things, nobody's
How
going to
old is-
continue caring
How old is
about?
Patrick Stewart? Because he's coming back again for Star Trek movie.
Yeah, I just had this up
Isn't
too.
he in his
Yeah.
90s?
I think he doesn't work because he enjoys doing.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
isn't he in his 90s?
Yeah, probably.
That's
Easily.
crazy.
I
man.
think there's.
When are you
forced
just gonna like, you know
retirement
what?
at
I'm
an
gonna
age
enjoy my
in
life now.
Starfleet.
He is enjoying his life. He gets to sit and act like a fucking space adventurer.
I'm a space wizard.
He barely can move. I mean,
Who cares? They got green
Professor
screen.
Xavier would be the perfect role for him. It's
Yeah.
in a wheelchair.
That's-
He just-
he was future proofing himself with that role.
Yeah.
Like, there's job
He's-
security. I'm
He's
playing
83. He's still got tons of
83,
time.
He's fine.
He's got tons of time.
Yeah.
how old is he?
83.
Oh, I thought he was 90. Okay.
Is he gonna pop up in Deadpool?
Bald
Yes.
dudes live longer.
He's gonna wheel himself in there.
Do they? Do bald dudes live long?
I don't think so. I think they get cold quicker.
You're mixing it up. Yeah, yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 4
Sick.
is gonna have a Spider-Verse type of movie.
Another
Who
multiverse?
cares?
What's he gonna go meet Toy Story? Like it's gonna go.
Yo,
That'd be good. I'd watch that.
You shut your goddamn mouth and you
Holy
sell that.
shit!
That's a good idea. I would.
No,
Andy's back, baby.
It's DreamWorks, so it's DreamWorks,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
Pixar.
yeah.
You can't mix up with
What's
Disney.
a crossover that they can
Shrek.
do?
He's gonna find Shrek.
Donkey.
DreamWorks. Well, you got the Minions. You got all kinds of
Yeah.
DreamWorks.
Yeah, but I want to see him
Oh, no,
fight
there's
Shrek.
DreamWorks up
Or they get Woody Allen back and they go to the Ants universe.
Oh gosh, I remember that.
Yeah, the better version of Bug's Life. Well, no, both are problematic because which one do you want to support? Do you want to support Kevin Spacey or Woody Allen?
Yo, this movie's coming out in March. Where's the advertising for this thing?
Kung Fu Panda. Yeah.
They don't
True.
need it. They're going, hey, do you have children? Be a good parent. Go watch the movie with your
I
kids.
think I've seen. Some,
Here's
not
Jack
like
Black.
big ads,
Yeah,
but I've
here's
seen-
Jack
I haven't
Black.
seen a single thing about Kung Fu Panda.
Maybe they're gonna wait.
It's
till
January.
closer.
That's not like them. 6 months in advance, they dropped this stuff. Like they
Uh,
would have
yeah.
hyped this in the summer.
Yeah, actually, I don't remember seeing.
I heard
any-
nothing about this thing.
Maybe it has something to do with kids are gonna probably watch it, and so they're gonna wait.
I mean, it's gonna make gangbuster
Yeah.
money. Like it's not an issue. I think it'll make at least 250 million. No
Oh,
problem.
yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. Dwayne the Johnson.
The Johnson.
You want
Huh?
Dwayne his Johnson?
Dwayne
He's
and his
tired of
Johnson.
making blockbuster movies, and he wants to do real serious movies.
Good for him.
I'm gonna make another Jumanji.
Films that matter is the word he said.
Good.
He's not a good
Okay.
enough actor for that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he is.
No,
I think
plays
he's,
one
he's
person.
almost getting cringy now for
he's
me.
a nice guy. Really nice guy.
I'm
Played
sure
a
he's
teenage
not.
girl in Jumanji. He did a great job as the teenage.
Yeah. Did you even know that he was?
doesn't have depth.
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, Heat 2 is coming out. Does anybody care?
Who?
Heat 2. Heat, the movie. Val Kilmer?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you not know this
Oh,
movie?
Val Kilmer. It's got Robert De Niro and Al
Yeah,
Pacino in it.
I was just
Oh,
thought.
thank you.
Well, you
Oh,
named-
that movie.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, the title didn't help you, but
No,
the
I-
actors did.
No, but
It's a
if you're gonna
one-word
name the actors, you jump to Val Kilmer.
Well, he was the main actor.
No, he
No,
wasn't.
he wasn't.
It was Al Pacino was the
I thought
cop.
Val Kilmer was the main actor.
Al Pacino was the cop ahead of the
Yeah,
cops.
he didn't even
Robert
know
De
about the
Niro.
movie's name.
Protagonist.
Okay, we should be laughing at him. Heat
Yeah.
2's coming out. I don't even care.
I thought you were saying he too, like
Oh,
HETOO. And I was
Okay,
like,
okay.
that sounds like a problematic movie. No, I don't want to go see it. So that's where my head was at. And then you said Val Kilmer, and I was like, I don't give a shit about Val Kilmer.
Really?
I mean, like, sure,
Oh, wow.
20 years ago I did. Now
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
It's still Michael Mann that's doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of part 2s coming out everywhere.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I don't know.
They haven't been allowed to talk to writers for a while. So they're just like, I guess he then goes to the store now.
Have you guys?
and-
I know it's been out-
Adam Driver's in Heat too.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool.
It's been out for a few weeks. Have you guys watched Reacher on Amazon yet?
No.
Oh,
I
I
know.
watched 4 episodes and it's good, really good. I like it.
Hmm.
Reacher, check it out. Amazon.
Damn right, Kiwi.
What do you say?
He said Pacino's first, even if he's not in the movie.
So Kiwi
I
is
love that movie
blocked
with Al
immediately.
Pacino. He's not in it. I don't care.
I don't give a shit. He was great in it.
Who's your favorite, De Niro or Pacino? If you had to pick one.
Oh, depends on the role. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the best? Like,
I'm gonna go with Pacino.
Pacino,
Yeah.
The Godfather. That's considered one of the greatest films in cinema.
Oh,
of
I was
all
gonna say
time.
Scarface.
yeah, but
Tony
It's good.
Montana.
I'm gonna,
That
yeah,
is
but
my
the
favorite.
But The
all-time
Godfather
gangster
2 is
character.
almost just as good, and it's got De Niro in it.
yeah. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I'm gonna say De Niro because
You're looking at me.
Al Pacino
I got my eye on you.
does the gangster movies good, but De Niro does like random ass comedies really
Yeah,
good
with Adam
too.
Sandler.
With
No,
Adam
no,
Sand-
sorry, Ben Stiller.
Both.
Stiller. Yeah.
Did he do both? Which one did he do with
I
Adam
don't know. He's
Sandler?
probably played Adam
Adam Sandler's-
Sandler's dad at
He's
some
been
point.
he's been in every movie, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
So
De Niro does both. Like he does comedies really good, and he does like gangster and action movies also really good.
but my all-time favorite is Tony Montana. Like untouchable. Sorry,
Sure.
like no way. He's an Italian guy that pulls off a Cuban gangster.
Yeah.
Like his acting was insane in there. I even have that special DVD collector's edition where his You know when he's sitting in his chair in the back and he opens up his little case.
Oh yeah,
So I got like velvet and everything in it.
yeah. And it comes with half a key.
Cigar cutter. It says Scarface on it and everything. Yeah, that was good.
It's pretty good.
Don't I'm down, man. It's okay, man. It's okay. You too, Mel.
I'd probably go with De Niro just because
Really?
he's just played more variety of roles.
Yeah, because I think like once you watch him in a couple things, you're like,
Look at Raging Bull. Like the guy
Yeah.
lost like 40 pounds
Mhm.
going from like the boxer to like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy what he's done. But he also like he's a great gangster too.
Casino.
Casino. Wise,
Him and Joe Pesci.
yeah.
Goodfellas.
Mm,
wow.
Casino's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
That scene in the desert.
Joe
Pesci's just giving it to him. Oh my god! I can play that over and over again. No, really iconic. But Val Kilmer's still the best.
Who?
Just be quiet.
Have you ever seen the Val Kilmer documentary? It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I saw like he let himself go a little bit, right?
Well, he's had health
He had
problems.
health issues, and that's why in Top Gun he wasn't.
He can barely speak. He has to
Yeah.
like, speak through a
Poor guy.
voice box.
Oh, the Irishman. Yep.
Oh yeah, but they used
Who was in
CGI to
Donnie
fix
Brasco?
faces.
The agent and stuff.
Was
that
it De Niro?
No, that was Pacino.
Okay,
Pacino,
Pacino and
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. That was a good one too.
Mm.
Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I remember like there was like I had this binge to watch all the De Niro stuff at Rogers, so I just went and got all the movies from Rogers Video. Remember Rogers Video?
Oh,
Oh yeah, of course.
I just stacked all the De Niro movies and started winning a marathon.
The Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter.
De Niro. That was great.
Jeez.
With Christopher Walken.
That's on. Wait, no, maybe it's not.
Here's a list of some of their best. So this is De Niro versus Pacino.
Wait, there's what?
I feel like this should be a short.
Screen Rant did it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right?
Who you
So,
got?
Pacino in Serpico.
Yeah,
De Niro in The King of Comedy.
that was really
Al
good,
Pacino as Jimmy Hoffman in The Irishman.
too. Yeah,
De Niro in Godfather Part 2.
yeah.
Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon.
And he was in the Joker, or
Oh,
De Niro,
Yeah. He's in the Joker. Oh, yeah, right. Of course. He gets
which was
shot.
kind of a reference to King of Comedy.
That's right.
Yeah.
De Niro, Taxi Driver. God.
Yeah, no.
Pacino and Scarface. These guys suck.
Arnold teases working with Danny DeVito again.
Really? Twins too?
I'd watch it. I'm so in.
I love DeVito.
I'm so in.
Yeah.
I'd watch it. Would you?
Yeah, I'd watch it. By the way,
Wait, wasn't he in Lethal Weapon 3? DeVito?
I have to go.
No,
Oh, if only you had a
was,
device you could look it
Joe
up.
Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Oh, okay.
It's Joe Pesci.
Zack Snyder credits James Gunn for his movie changes.
Good.
Anything he did in Rebel Moon was not a sign of James Gunn helping him.
No.
There's no hint of James Gunn anywhere to be found. Even the soundtrack. What are we looking at? You can pull it up.
right now I'm taking a look at Rotten Tomatoes, but audience score.
Say that again.
Tomatoes.
Tomato.
He said it with an
The-
accent. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
That's how I was raised. But I was looking at the best score that each of them has got their top movie.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I'm not including a movie that's considered small. So like each actor has got a movie that doesn't have an official score, only audience. I'm gonna pick a movie that's the top score that's
Yeah.
has
yeah.
both. So it's not just like a tiny little thing that even critics didn't bother seeing. It's a
Right.
real movie. The Godfather for Al Pacino,
Yeah.
98% audience score. Robert De Niro has. Actually, do you want to take a guess? Godfather was obvious for Al Pacino.
Taxi Driver.
Biggest, highest rated audience score
highest rating.
over his whole career.
Meet the Fockers.
I say it's Taxi Driver or Raging Bull.
What do you think?
Say that again.
Highest rated Robert De Niro audience score.
Of all his movies?
Out of
Yes.
all of his movies.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say the one with Adam Sandler. Oh, sorry, with Ben Stiller.
Meet the
Like-
Fockers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
No.
Godfather Part 2?
That's his second top
Okay.
one. It was Godfather Part 2.
Okay.
Top is Goodfellas.
Really?
Okay, yeah.
That's 97% audience score.
Where's
That's
Casino
still
in that
very
list?
good.
The funny
Probably
thing is,
like fifth.
in Goodfellas, he's not even like the main.
Is it?
He's like one
Well,
of the.
that's why
1,
it's the
2,
mo-
3, 4, 5,
Maybe.
6, 7. 7.
Okay.
just like Heat.
Close.
He's not even the main.
Funny enough, Raging Bull is 9.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I've
But
seen
the,
that.
that's
the Meet
still,
the Fockers is nowhere near there. He's like scrolling.
And this is why we don't trust Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
Is it Meet the Parents?
that's part
like
2.
the third one because there's.
Is it 3?
I think so because I think
I know there's 2.
I think there's Meet the Fockers again or something like that.
Oh my god, they really
Oh,
milked
that's
that one.
Oh yeah.
58%
Ooh.
That sounds about right.
is considered rotten by
Yeah,
the critics.
It was the first one was good, but
All
also
right.
that came out in a time where there was a lot of those kind of family type
Mm,
scenario
2000s.
that were really good. Like there's a lot of like Tom Hanks, those kind of comedies going around, and yeah, it was good, but I don't think it.
Do you remember
probably
Robert
ages
De
well.
Niro in Quentin Tarantino's film?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, Jackie Brown. He was in Jackie Brown.
Was he really?
Yeah. A small role in that.
No, I do not.
Mhm.
That got an 85%, that movie.
He has played like a lot of. He's had a lot more like smaller roles too.
Sure.
He has. Which is good. Sometimes you have to do that
was
sort of thing.
Diversify.
He was in the comedy with Billy Crystal. Analyze this.
Oh, and then analyze that.
Of course. Why didn't they do a third? Analyze something.
Yeah. That. Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
What year did that come out?
I was just looking that up. Mhm.
That I feel like was a 92,
Yeah, it was the 90s for sure.
90, maybe
2002 was Analyze That. So Analyze this.
97 then.
Yeah, 99.
99. Oh wow, that's a fast turnaround.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro's lowest score. Actually, it's no score yet, but it's a 2002 movie, so.
Analyze what? That'd be good.
Oh,
It says on the very bottom of the list it was 9/11. He played an unknown character, but the lowest score that had both a audience and critics was Godsend. 20%.
The camera's not on.
I know.
I thought he
You don't
was
like
doing
him?
sign language.
Huh?
To
You
me.
don't like?
I like him great. Let's get an anticipation reaction shot.
I need my spotlight.
Yeah, here it is. Here.
Is this your last day with us for a while?
For a couple months? Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh,
What are you
no.
doing? We haven't mentioned that.
Everyone say bye to Nate.
I'm in the final stages of my application with the Navy. If I get in, then I would be
In the
leaving pretty
Navy.
quickly.
You can
Um,
sail the
for a couple
seven
months
seas.
training. If I don't get in, then I have to reevaluate my career.
So then you will be back here if you don't get in.
I would be back. I would, if I don't get in, I would need not as much time, but a little time to figure out now what am I going to do.
Right.
But if I do get in, then
Just buy a boat.
buy a boat. I'll just
Become a
sail myself.
pirate. Fuck 'em, I got my own boat.
Gonna go off like the coast of Somalia.
One
Then we're gonna do every podcast at sea.
Hunting pirates. We
Hell
post it
yeah.
on YouTube. It's like Mr. Beast.
Bounty hunters.
Today we shot 100 pirates.
Well, we hope you get in.
Yes.
because If they don't,
I mean, I
put you
kind of
in,
want to
then
see him
they're-
as a
they're
pirate.
nuts. You're an outstanding citizen. So we hope you get in, and then you can join us from your many adventures in the sea.
You can
Yes.
you'd be on in the seat live.
You and a bunch of seamen,
Well-
right? hanging out. you know that.
They changed.
You know
the
that was
title.
coming.
It's now sailor.
Sea person. Oh, hey there,
Sea
sailor.
person.
Still means the same thing.
People are already saying bye to you. Bye.
8-hour interview at the Navy base. And I'm waiting to go to basic, huh? Wow. Well, that means you got in. Nice.
Yeah, they hired him on the spot. How'd you fuck it up?
He hasn't fucked it up yet.
Oh yeah.
So far, they've been actually pushing it along pretty quickly. Like it still
Nice.
takes weeks, but
Sure.
that's faster than normal.
So where are you training?
It's in Quebec.
Gross.
So there's 2 months of training in Quebec, then 1
French
month
season.
Why is there a Navy base in Quebec?
Because
Are they connected
it's
to
not a
any?
Navy
Because they got
base.
a-
No.
there's water
They
there.
just got a
No, but
big.
No,
What's-
it's not a Navy base. Not a Navy.
Oh, okay.
All armed forces train together for the first 2 months, and then I'm sent for 1 month of training at
Okay.
one of the 2 naval bases we have.
I
So
thought BC
it's a
or
stress
maybe
test.
Newfoundland would be the bases.
you are very close. Halifax and Victoria.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 naval bases.
Because yeah, if it's a stress test, so if you can put up with French people for
Is it by
a
Sydney
couple months,
Harbor
I know
in
you can
Halifax?
deal with battle.
I have no clue.
I have a friend that lives there. I actually was in Halifax.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just before COVID. I went to visit that whole area, Prince Edward Island, and everything.
How is it?
Prince Edward PEI is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I've been
Really?
through everywhere.
Yeah, PEI is
Newfoundland,
awesome.
PEI.
I drove to New Brunswick as well. They didn't like me. And
the whole province.
Yeah, the whole place, even St. John's. But Halifax is great. Halifax reminds me of a miniature version of New York.
Really?
Yeah, miniature. I want a miniature. I meant miniature.
It's
Mm,
small.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very small.
But the downtown core reminds me of a little bit of New York.
Oh,
PEI is great. But
surprising.
PEI is
I had my lobster roll in the middle of the highway.
you drive along,
Like a shack
driving through
full of
PEI,
lobster.
and literally there's a
Awesome.
guy, an old man, in like fishing, and you're like, come on, this is like setup.
Yeah,
He's
I
got,
know.
like lobster cages
I know.
inside. I'm
I
like,
know.
really?
I was
Come
driving by,
on.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What?
Yeah.
It's got like the full yellow fisherman.
Exactly.
swirling.
Yeah.
The works. Yeah.
Corn cob
But
pipe
best,
and
best
everything.
lobster you can have.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's like $10 for a lobster roll.
Sure.
Wow.
I'm
But-
like, yeah, sign me up.
You have to pay a fortune.
I'll take
over
2,
here.
please.
But literally, my wife and I spent almost a whole summer camping through.
Oh, that's cool.
And we went to Newfoundland, and we went to
Down by the
the
boat.
lighthouse that got the call from the Titanic.
Mm.
Oh,
You can
wow.
get tour of it.
Yeah.
But it was summertime, so there was like a teenager giving the tour, and I was like, I can't understand a word. he's saying.
Yeah.
Some people are like, wow.
Can give him a
yeah.
bad do hickey.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's a great place.
There are multiple. We went to the most famous one in Nova Scotia. The one it's on Hockey Night in Canada all the time there. I went there.
Yeah.
That was crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lighthouses everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Yeah.
corner is a light. Oh, there's a lighthouse.
To retire to a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Just living there.
You want to live in a lighthouse? No. I thought that's what you said. Like what?
friend of mine grew up on one.
No, I don't think it's. That's not what I
You don't think
said.
Halifax is great?
No,
I mean, it's not
no.
great in the winter. I'll tell you
She
that.
wants me to go to Halifax. I want to go to Victoria because then on the weekends I could come back.
Yeah. Why
here.
would, does she not like you or something? Why did she tell you to go to
She wants you
Halifax?
to go to Halifax.
Yeah. No, Halifax is not better than Victoria. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that. It is
Thank you.
nice though. I'm not hating
Yeah,
on it
But
at all.
ultimately, I don't get the.
If you would
decision.
have asked me to pick the two, I'll pick Victoria every day of the
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
I don't get the choice. They send me where they want. I
You
can
could
just say I
say
like one.
family.
Oh, I know. You can say I'd prefer one, but
Ultimately, it'll be up to them depending on the people they need, right? Yeah.
plus that actually
Go to Halifax. Why do you want him to leave?
I can't believe she's breaking up with you on the chat. She's totally on the chat. Totally breaking up with you.
Powell River is the best place in Canada. Hey, the best place in Canada is where you live. Okay, don't worry.
You
about
betcha.
It. Yeah, it's all good. She's laughing. All right, have we got anything else before we wrap it up today?
We
think
can
we
all
should
agree the
wrap it.
worst place in Canada is Quebec.
Hey, come on.
Well,
now,
first of
come
all,
on.
Quebec's not even in Canada.
That's
so.
true.
Okay. Now.
That's true.
Here's the thing.
We love you, Quebec.
We
Quebec-
Bonsoir.
Quebec is
That's all.
actually great. It's just the politicians, like every province.
Yeah,
It's the
and the
politicians.
people.
No.
Hey, they got
language.
poutine. Come on, Montreal smoked meat.
Poutine,
some of the
smoked
most
meat.
famous-
I can
Canadian
figure out how to
dishes.
smoke my own meat. I don't need a Quebecois to yell at me about it.
On that note,
We love you, Quebec.
yes.
Je t'aime.
There you go. See?
Caris.
What?
That's
Anyways,
that's-
we love
that's a
everybody that
swear.
comes and hangs out with us.
Tabarnak.
church biscuit.
Yeah.
We'll be the same bat channel next week, same bat time next week, 8:30 p.m. No, 7:30 p.m. I always get this wrong with the
You're
two
bad
shows.
at this.
7:30 p.m. Pacific time, not Halifax time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to like and subscribe. If you're new here, thank you. Subscribe, all those cool things. Notifications important because you're gonna know when our show drops. Sometimes it just drops out of nowhere. Depends.
Because Eldon
right?
doesn't know.
Yeah. I have no idea, so. Anyways, bye guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.